Here we go. Strap yourselves in, get a beverage of choice and watch along with us. It's Middlesbrough versus Norwich City and a chance for Norwich to go top of the championship table today. It's the 21st of November. It's 2:45 and welcome along to Talk Norwich City. Myself, Jack Reeve, alongside my good friend and co-host, Chris Reeve. Chris, you're looking mighty fine.
Wow. Thank you.
Straight in there with the compliments.
Yeah, Jesus, you've not even had any beer yet today.
No,
Jack.
I'm not drinking on this stream. Well, I am, just not alcoholic beverages.
Okay, well, it's good to level it out because I certainly am. I'm feeling fine. I'm very excited by the lineup. I love the fact that we've got Gibson and Hugill starting today against their former club. I think that we would have had quite a lot of intel from those two lads on what Borough are really about. And we know from the opposition preview that this is going to be a team that is going to sit tight. They're going to be very difficult to break down. But Norwich City know how to do that now. We've come up against these teams time after time already this season. So today should be no different. There's no home advantage. Norwich City, in my opinion, do tend to play better away from home anyway. So I'm just really excited, really excited. I think it's going to be I do think it's going to be a tight game and potentially a bit of a boring game, which is why I've made sure that I've loaded myself up with 3 beers.
Oh, a mixture of beer, Moretti, and Estrella today.
Well, you know, I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and go for the Huckabee beer Moretti.
Yes, indeed. Good to see everyone piling into the comments. AJ Lyons, good to be back. Oh, it is so good to be back, AJ. Great to see you. Bakewell on YT. Love a Bakewell tart myself. Hello, lads. Hello, Bakewell. Craig, good to see you in the comments. Ollie in there already. 09 Anderson joining us. Let's have a quick spin through the team lineup on screen. What we do is now move to the side. God, we're good at this now. It's Tim Krul in goal. Aarons, Hanley, Gibson comes back in to replace Zimmerman. Sorensen at left back. Roop returns to the starting lineup next to Oliver Skipp. It's a attacking three of Puemiswa Boheta, Marco Stiepermann and Emi Buendia. And Jordan Hugill gets his start up front against his former side. I assume that's because Pukki played all 3 matches for Finland on international duty. Chris, Gibson back in there. Hugill starts. Sorensen and Roop back in the side. What are we thinking?
Do you know what, Jack? Out of all of those players there, I'm actually most excited about seeing Magic Marco today. I really am. I think he is just the type of player that you need for this type of game. Physical, proactive, positive, piles the ball forwards as quickly as possible. Emi Buendia is obviously going to cause those problems. And it's really good to see PP back in the team as well. So, yeah, look, I'm really happy. Obviously, Oliver Skipp had a really good international break. Roop's been really assured so far this season. Jacob Sorensen has been a fantastic cover. I don't see a weak link in that team, to be honest with you, Jack. I think potentially the player that's got a point to prove in this one is Hugill, because he's been given a start. Obviously, Teemu Pukki is absolutely knackered, bless him, playing in probably every single minute of every single game for Finland. Farke described him as a ghost going into training, as quite a lot of people would know. So, look, I think Jordan Hugill is going to be out there to prove a point today, and I'm really excited to see it. Really excited to see it.
Yeah, I just wanted to say before we get into things, as you know, on the last couple of watch-alongs, we've been raising money for Big C. We had the Onel Hernandez boot auction, and we were also donating all of our Ko-fi donations and Super Chat donations to the Big C. We have a final total of the amount we've raised, and it's this: £2,814 has gone towards Norfolk's cancer charity. Absolutely unbelievable. We knew it was going to be a lot of money. We didn't think it was going to be well over £2,500. So to everyone who donated, to everybody who just watched along and was part of the stream, thank you so much. That money will be vital, especially in these tough times when charities more than anyone are really struggling. So a big thank you to everyone who got involved with that. And we'll be doing more kind of charity things through the season. So thank you so much for that. Chris, the question that everyone's asking is, where is Todd Cantwell? I believe Daniel Farke said he was fit yesterday, I think, and he's not starting today. What do we make of that? Because for me, comparing his performances to Puemiswa Boheta's, Todd Cantwell's has been far superior.
I don't know. To be honest with you, Jack, I don't know. I don't have any intel on this today. So I'll be very interested to see what's going on later on. I don't know what the situation is with Toddy. I don't know whether him and Daniel Farker are back on good terms again after the very public fallout from Daniel Farker's direction. I do think it's going to take Todd some time to get back into this team, to get back into the squad. After your manager completely berates you publicly, I think it will take anyone time. There's obviously rumours of knocks here and there, but we can't be sure, can we? A lot of people have said that we should be checking Todd Cantwell's Twitter. Has he tweeted since we've gone live?
Yeah, brilliant link there, because I've got it here. In football, you need an element of luck. I can't get any right now, but I'm trying all I can to be back as soon as possible. Come on, the boys, today. Big game. So with that, it sounds as if he's maybe picked up a little knock over the last couple of days. He may have done an Arnold Hernandez and fallen down the stairs. Who knows? But Todd Cantwell isn't starting today. Is he in the squad?
No.
He's not even in the squad?
Nope. Not in the squad.
Todd Cantwell today. So that answers your questions. Reading between the lines of that tweet, which is always dangerous, but I'll do it anyway, it does look as if it's a slight knock for Todd Cantwell rather than anything more sinister than that.
And speaking of tweets, don't forget, for everyone watching right now, it's now a tradition when it comes to the TNC Watchalong. If you tag Talk Norwich City in your TNC Watchalong setups prior to kickoff, we will retweet every single one of them on the Talk Norwich City account as a massive thank you for your support. All you have to do is take a picture of your laptop or wherever you're watching it, dogs, cats, mums, sisters, grandmas, granddads, whatever, food, get your Doritos out, whatever you've got, get them in shot, tag Talk Norwich City, and I will retweet as many as possible.
Definitely. We'll get on to, 8 minutes till kickoff now. A big thank you to Gulliver on Ko-fi, who's donated £3. Just to say, so we don't get any mixed messages, today's super chats won't be going to Big C. We'll continue to support them. Nearly £3,000 raised so far, but we don't want anyone to think that money's going to charity today. It will go towards helping TNC, me, and fueling Chris's Dorito addiction. Chris, you spoke to Chris Cassidy in the week. It's on the Talk Norwich City YouTube channel, the preview ahead of Middlesbrough. It was a great watch. What were your main takeaways in terms of that chat with him?
I think they're nervous. I think they're worried. I think, obviously Middlesbrough have gone unbeaten in actually more games than Norwich, by the way. They've obviously drawn a few more. So I think we still top the inform chart, whatever that's supposed to mean in the Championship. But yeah, no, I think they go into that game nervous because of previous history with us. Norwich City are not afraid to take on an informed Middlesbrough side. We've done it in the league before when we wore that awful lime green kit and Anel Hernandez nicked the winner on the 52nd or 53rd minute, I believe. Fantastic result for us that day. And I get the feeling that that's going to be a similar game. But of course, everyone speaks about it, that game at Wembley. And that can go one of two ways, of course. I think if the Middlesbrough fans were actually at the Riverside Stadium today, it would make a huge difference. And I believe that it would be very difficult for Norwich City. But because the Middlesbrough fans aren't there, I don't think that was, well, it's obviously not going to help them. So I don't think there'll be an element of redemption on their mind, because I think a lot of those Middlesbrough players have long gone now. One of them, of course, plays at centre-back for Norwich City Football Club. So, I think the preview with Chris Cassidy just told us that he said, these aren't my words, there aren't many standout players at Middlesbrough. There's not like a big player, which surprises me because apparently Britt Sombolonga has just fallen off a cliff and he's not the player that he once was. And
Johnny Howson in the ranks, though.
But of course, they have got Johnny Howson, and you know what's going to happen today. And I'm not going to say that everyone knows what I'm thinking there. I'm not even going to tempt fate. But Johnny Howson will definitely cause problems. Jack, I'm just watching this watch-along, this iFollow stream now, the fantastic iFollow. There's an advertisement for support your club, not illegal streams, say no to piracy. It's great to see so many people saying, well, what's the point in paying the tenner? I'll just watch the TNC watch-along.
Yeah, no, it's great to see. I did see a few of them tweets. So thank you to anyone who's going all Martin Lewis money saving today and saving their tenner and strapped in for the watch-along. I think the fascinating thing about this game is going to be the contrasting styles of football. Middlesbrough's defensive record is phenomenal this season. The least amount of goals conceded in the Championship. The remarkable statistic around Middlesbrough is they've given up just 8 shots on target in the last 7 games. So the opposition have, on average, only had just over a shot on target a game against them, which is phenomenal. Whether that's sustainable through the season, I'm not so sure. All their games have been low scoring. I think only one of their games this season they've scored above a goal, and that was against Barnsley. So I can't see this being a free-flowing game, but it's going to be very much cat and mouse for Norwich City. Norwich, I fully expect them to have more than 65% possession, as we have done in many games this season. And it's all about whether we can break them down. I think they've got a bit more attacking threat than a Wickham or a Rotherham. But I don't think the games are going to be too different to what we've seen in that one. So fascinating. Middlesbrough 7th, unbeaten in 10, a really good record they're on, managed by Neil Warnock. He knows all about this division. He's the master of grinding out results. But you just look at that Norwich side and you think, I think he's got a bit too much quality.
Yeah, I think so, Jack. It did make me laugh when I spoke to Chris Cassidy. Big up, by the way, the Middlesbrough fan from Boropolis, for the Middlesbrough fan channel, and he was literally like in love with Neil Warnock, and he was saying how like it was like revolutionary. Like Neil Warnock, he was saying that 70 million years old Neil Warnock was like a revolution for Middlesbrough, and this and that. And it just made me laugh because they've had Tony Pulis, then Jonathan Woodgate, then Neil Warnock. So again, Norwich City fans should really count their lucky stars. We're so blessed to have a squad and a head coach that wants to play positive, pretty football. Yes, sometimes it doesn't get results, but look where we are in the league, and I'd much rather that than boring as hell. Patrick Roberts, Jack, a player that's now coming out for Middlesbrough.
Not starting though, interestingly.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the thing with Patrick Roberts, just to say 3 minutes of kickoff. Chris, are you seeing a close-up on Tim Krul right now?
Oh, yes, I am. We're in time.
We're in sync, which is incredibly worrying. It's all downhill from here. Seeing a lot of people saying Hugel's starting. Isn't he a Middlesbrough fan? I'm not sure about if he's a Middlesbrough fan. The thing I think about Jordan Hugel is I reckon he will be bang up for scoring against the former side today. You've also got Ben Gibson in there. Johnny Howson looking remarkably weathered.
Johnny Howson looking homeless, by the way.
I think his lockdown I think he pulls it off. I think the beard and long hair combo, he's kind of looking like a caveman.
He could pull off anything. He really could. He is the Rolls Royce of a Norwich player for sure. Jack, let's just make sure we read some comments out as we go. Theo E on YouTube, I agree with this. We've got to take our chances today. Absolutely. I think I
was actually looking at the stats before this. So far this season, Middlesbrough have had 33 shots on target. Norwich have had 66, double the amount of shots on target of Middlesbrough. So we're creating chances, but yeah, as that comment suggested, we need to start taking them.
Yes, indeed. No, I totally agree. It's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be boring, which is why I've got the beers racked up, ready to go. I can't deny it. So if you're,
I don't know if it's necessarily going to be boring. I don't think it's going to be free flowing with goals, but I am fascinated to see how Norwich City go about business today. I'm really gutted about the news surrounding Ballymumba because I think he would have started today. Just as he puts in that phenomenal performance against Swansea 10 weeks out. The same with Adam Eder, whose season hasn't really, hit a flow as of yet. So that's frustrating. Remember to get your score predictions in. Remember to tweet us at Talk Norwich City, or follow us if you don't already with your setups. Take a picture of your screen watching us. Take a picture of how you're watching, and we'll be sure to retweet and follow us at Talk Norwich City.
This is the kind of caliber of TNC watch-along setup shots we want. Richard Churchyard has got him in. And look, his cat's there watching as well.
That's an almighty cat. Lovely.
We'll retweet every single one of them. So thank you very much for your support indeed. Jack, what's your score prediction? I've not asked you that yet.
I never usually bet on correct score. I think it's a bit of a mug's market. But I've actually gone with 1-0 Norwich today. I think we'll sneak it. Wow. I don't think there'll be many goals. So I'm going 1-0 Norwich. A lot of people going, 1 or 2-0 Norwich. Gaz McGinty, I tell you what, I wouldn't mind this. 4-2 Norwich. I mean, 6 goals would keep me busy on on Photoshop changing this scoreboard. So hopefully that's good. Simon saying 1-1 according to my dad. Simon, love that profile picture. The Norwich City team just gathering in a group huddle here.
Jack,
nearly underway.
I just want to make a couple of shout outs. We've just had a tweet from James Bonjour Dell on Twitter, and he has just said, "Hi, Chris and Jack. Looking forward to the Watchalong today. Thanks for the entertainment. I'm a teacher and was diagnosed with COVID last week, still very poorly. Hoping for a Norwich win to cheer me up." James, big up to you, my friend. Thank you for watching. I hope this cheers you up a little bit. And of course, I hope you get very well soon. All of the strength and hope to you, sir.
Yeah, right. Definitely. Good to see a few of you following us on Twitter at Talk Norwich City. Also, if you haven't subscribed, we're about to kick off. We are so close to 20,000 subscribers. You're bored of me saying it. I'm bored of me saying it. Let's just get there so I don't have to say it. You're bored as well. We're underway, Chris. Are we underway on your screen?
We are indeed, Jack. I don't want to say this too soon, but I think we're actually in time today, which we.
What are you on? I'm on 10 seconds.
I'm now on 13. We've got old Timmy.
Wow.
Oh, bloody hell. We're playing it tight already at the back. By the way, bit of breaking news on the Tim Krul front. He is kindly going to gift me some signed gloves from his international break. I've not even told you yet, Jack. Dropped me a DM in the week and is kindly going to give me some gloves. He wants to do his bit for Big C.
Maxi Aaron's running down the right wing, crosses the ball in. That's going to find the head of a Middlesbrough player, and it will be cleared. Ricky Fernal with the first super chat of the day. Thank you, Ricky. Afternoon, lads. Got 2-2 on the Super 6. Norwich win on a separate acca. Good luck. Glad Chris enjoyed my tweet the other day. Good luck on the acca, Ricky. Hope you're rich this evening, my friend, and thank you for the super chat. Mike Manson, up the boys. Why waste your money on iFollow when you can watch the TNC boys? Save your money, put it on a Norwich win, and watch the TNC watch along. Great to have you all in the stream. A minute underway in this game. Still Middlesbrough 0, Norwich City 0. Timestamp, please, from Co-Gunnell. I am on 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Yes, me too. We're on time. Jack, I must say, there's been some chat with regards to the mighty Barry. Where is Barry? We need to see Barry back. Jamie Everson says, watching TNC MotoGP qualifying on and listening to Radio Norfolk. Blimey, Jamie, that's an earful. Absolutely.
Who said men couldn't multitask? That's lovely.
Absolutely. Ryan says, come on, you yellows. Good to see you, Ryan. We always appreciate all of your comments. And Chef Daniel is kindly donated a tenner for the TNC pot. Thank you very much, sir. Dom Driver, I think it's Driver, says, afternoon, boys. Love that. Yellow is saying big balls, Barry. Absolutely love to see that.
I tell you what, I did actually hear from Big Bad Barry the other week, and he's been quite ill recently. Actually, he's having to take time off work. So, best wishes to Barry if he is watching. I know he had to miss the last watch along because he was just too ill. So, if he is watching, best of wishes from all of us at TNC. If he's not watching, then best of luck.
There's been a comment here from Rob Mind Your Business on YouTube. He says, finally, Chris has upgraded his broadband. No, I can exclusively reveal that I actually just banned the missus from using the Wi-Fi this afternoon. Norwich City
tell you what,
on goal. Oh, Middlesbrough can't clear it. It's fallen out to Ollie Skip, who puts it straight back into the mix. Max Aaron's. Mate, I'm so pumped for today. I really am.
Yeah, Middlesbrough sat deep. This is going to be, I think, how we predicted. Quick free kick from Norwich. Great to see Jamie Lauder getting on the ball City going in the comments section. Thanks to everyone who's joining us. Hit subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and let's hope for 3 points today.
No is the answer to that, March. You will see later on. I've got a little trick today. So when it gets dark, I need you to comment saying, Chris, what's your magic trick? All right. Jamie says, on the ball, City. Great to see you as always, Jamie. Really appreciate the support. Ryan says, never mind the danger.
Okay, free kick here, Chris. Marco Stiepermann to take. No, it's not. It's going to be, it's a lovely little ball into Max Aarons, who has the opportunity to cross. He will cross. Oh!
It's fallen out to Emmy.
Go on.
Hit it. Oh! It's whiskers away.
Oh, header.
Is it? I thought it was Emmy.
So.
Is it?
Yes.
No, yes.
Who is it?
No, it is Emmy.
No, it's Emmy, yeah. Oh, that was mighty close.
I think Emmy's shaved his hair off, by the way.
I don't know what he's done. Yeah, it was beautiful from Emmy. I thought that was in. Oh my goodness. And everyone thought it was in the comments as well. Genuinely, from the angle on iFollow, that looked in.
Absolutely always love and respect that people in the comments are just chanting with each other. Absolutely love that. Great to get the Norwich City community together as always. Of course, the #1 place to spend your time on a match day. James says a double for PP. I'll take that all day long, including for breakfast and dinner, my friend.
Chris, first 5 minutes of this game, a promising start.
As always, when you're supporting Norwich City, Jack, it's not about the first 5 minutes. It's about the last 5 with Norwich City. That's for sure.
Gunnell, are they recent newspapers on your wall or just for looks? No, they are recent. Actually, this one isn't recent. This was when the Racing Post, so I worked for, went out of publication for a few months during COVID, and this was the first one back. So this essentially reminds me that I still had a job. So I like to keep that there, because if that would have gone out of circulation, then I would have been very screwed.
Well, not really. You would have been relying on the TNC supporters, Jack.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Given away a very harsh free kick there. It looks like Hugill is on the floor. He's already battering people about for sure. There's been a request in here somewhere for a timestamp. We are on 5 minutes and 20 seconds now.
I actually really like the Johnny Howson beard and hair look. Oh, there's nothing in that.
Mate, he looks completely homeless. No offense, but he does. Paul says, great live coverage. Thanks, guys. Paul, great to see you as always. Is that you outside the West Ham Stadium there, by the way?
That looks Olympics, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like Olympics. Absolutely. Always respect that. Ryan Thompson chucking a couple of quid for my next Australia. He says, afternoon, boys. Hope you're both good. We are good so far.
Even better after your donation, Ryan. Let me tell you that, my friend.
Absolutely.
Ipswich 1-0 down.
Hey! Water is wet. Another weekend of misery for the Blue Boys next door.
Right. Hugill's up on his feet. Didn't look much in that tackle. 6 minutes into this game, if you're looking for a timestamp. Yeah, Chris is drinking, and Australia has also got some Moretti's on the go as well. I'm on the coffee today. I was up nice and early this morning. Good old stuff. Middlesbrough, amazingly, have got the ball into our half, pushing very high up for a Neil Warnock side here.
Jack, too early for the cockiness. Why not? Oh, Jack, we just need to do a quick public service announcement to Art by Isabel, who kindly gifted Jack and I a Grant Holt piece of art yesterday. So thank you very much for your support. We really appreciate that.
I really like that one of Holty, because although it's like although as well as it being an iconic image, it just makes me happy looking at it. Like just that sheer laughter. Middlesbrough bringing the ball forwards here. This would not make me laugh. It's an atrocious ball, and it's going to go out for a throw-in.
Emmy pushed off the ball there far too easy. Potentially, arguably, a lack of support. However, he needs to get the ball out of his feet quicker. It's been just chucked up the field there quite aggressively from Jacob Sorensen. Skip's got it back under control, and that's a Norwich City free kick. Gollins Vlogs, good to see you, my friend. He says, the TNC watch-alongs are something I'm sure all Norwich fans look forward to. Really appreciate you guys putting these on. Really want to do some form of football media in the future. Gollins Vlogs. Do it. Just keep consistent, my friend. Absolutely love this. Love to see everyone in here, by the way. 556 of you mighty yellows in here already.
Get to 1,000. Come on. Tell your friends. Tell your gran. Tell your granddad.
Absolutely. I'm going to retweet. I'm now going to go on the Talk Norwich City Twitter and retweet all of your TNC setups, by the way. You've heard me say that before. If you take a picture of your screen, tag Talk Norwich City, and we will retweet every single one as a thank you for your support.
Rob, mind your business, saying best house and goal in yellow and green. It had the volley against Nottingham Forest was one of if not the best goal I've ever seen at Carrow. It was absolutely phenomenal. Can you remember? We were sat next to each other, weren't we? We're in the Barclay, and it was an almighty looping header out of the box. And you can see him lining it up, and we're both going, "Don't shoot!" And then he hits it. Oh my goodness! Unbelievable technique.
In terms of satisfaction, it probably was the best. But the best goal at Carrow for me is Youssef Sapri versus Newcastle.
Oh, yeah.
All day long. It doesn't get better. I believe that was before your days, Jack.
It was 04, wasn't it, against Newcastle? Yeah. No, I remember watching it.
Good old boy. I think Rich has just reminded us, and it's important that we do this. We'd just like to send our love and respects to the Smith family, of course. Delia's mum, Etty, sadly passed away this week, so we just want to send our respects and love to her. Etty was a proper Norwich fan. A lot of you that follow me on Twitter would have seen my tweet when I used to do the TNC. We've given away a free kick there. When I used to do the Norwich City tours, I always used to say to people that's where Etty sat, because we always used to have to lay out 2 blankets for Delia's mum, and obviously she got to 100 years old, so it's a hell of an achievement to getting to that age. So we do really send our love and respects to the Smith family.
Yeah, she was a phenomenal lady as well, and I think the joy of Norwich City. And I read an article in the Along Come Norwich fanzine from a good friend, Claire Thomas, who basically said, like, as a female attending football, seeing females like in the upper echelons of a football club makes it a lot more welcoming, and I think that's key. Like, I often go with my mum or Jen, and football, sadly, in some places can still be a really intimidating experience for female fans, but Norwich City's always been welcoming, whoever you are. And I think Etty and Delia and other females at the club make that happen. So yeah, our thoughts with Delia, and a remarkable innings from Etty, who was a lovely lady. And a big thank you to Christian, who's donated a tenner. I've missed football and you lads over the last 2 weeks. Keep it up, Christian. I've missed the football, I tell you, mate. Well, proper football, proper club football. I didn't watch any of the England games. I watched a bit of Finland for Timu. That was good fun. He scored a couple, but just no interest, especially like the fact we're playing international friendlies in a pandemic when there's loads of club football, and like away from COVID, just the fact that clubs are picking up tons of injuries, it's just bonkers.
It's completely shite. That's exactly why we served you up with a TNC podcast double bill. By the way, Jack, Hugill shoulder injury here.
The only cuts of Hugill I've seen is him laying on the floor so far.
Yeah, let's just watch this back now. Hugill goes in for a challenge. It's really interesting. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't look too bad. But Hugill is a warrior, so that is worrying.
It's one of them ones with your shoulder and your elbow. It only takes like a little knock, doesn't it? And it just feels uncomfortable. But for Hugill, I mean, 11 minutes in, and it's hardly been a phenomenal showing so far.
Oh, Jack, give me piss off.
It's so annoying though, because Pookie's in such fine form.
Jack, I can't believe you've just said that. He's not even been past the ball yet.
Pookie's warming up. That's all I'm saying.
Ridiculous comment. Let me know. Are you on Jack's side of the fence here, or are you on mine? Are you a Hugill fan, or are you not?
By the way, the fact that he's gone down with his shoulder injury, and then the physio just hauls him up by that arm, like, it can't be that bad.
Well, that's the Norwich City coaches. They're training. They literally whip them. I mean, that is clearly what's happening. That's why we get so many injuries, Jack. And just wanted to do another public service announcement for those people that haven't somehow not seen. We released 2 fantastic podcasts, even if I don't say so myself, at the weekend, with former Norwich City manager, Mayor of Norwich, an absolute legend, Hall of Famer Brian Gunn, and of course Wembley hero Cameron Jerome. So if you are bored over this weekend, if you've not seen them already, make sure you go and give those a watch. They are both on YouTube, and really
I love them ones because I don't like make them, so I'm watching it slowly from a viewer, and the Cameron Jerome one especially was just brilliant. So well worth a watch if you are bored. Norwich City bringing the ball forwards here. We give it away again. Ipswich still losing against Shrewsbury, the mighty Shrewsbury.
Yeah, they're a big, to be fair, Shrewsbury. So I'm not surprised Ipswich are losing. Here we go. Middlesbrough bringing the ball forwards, and the ref's blown for something, not sure what. I think it was possibly offside. Simon, good to see you as always. Cracking profile picture, by the way. Really rate that animal. Simon says, Hugill hasn't impressed me yet. Still time, doesn't hold the ball up well, which is disappointing. Simon, I think we're going to have to agree to disagree on this, my friend. I think he's only just starting at Norwich, and I think that he will be a key player for this team if we are to get promoted this season. Mark my words.
I tell you, the player I've been most impressed with in terms of like a new addition, Ben Gibson. He's been phenomenal.
I seriously, I promise you, I'm not just saying this. I do not miss Ben Godfrey one single bit. I really don't. I haven't at all. I really couldn't care any less. I honestly, Ben Gibson has been an absolute man mountain, and it's not just who he is as a player, it's who he is as a character.
Yeah.
And his bond with Tim Krul already is just it's just night and day between what we had before. We feel more organised in defence now, Jack, which is exactly...
Chance for Norwich to break here with, poor final ball. But the game's opening up slightly now.
Johnny Houghton wins a foul from Jacob Sorensen, but he's stopped play there. He's been booked, though, Jack. He's been booked for that.
Yeah, just caught out position slightly.
Not great.
That's what Johnny Houghton does best. I really do miss Johnny Houghton. It's such a joy to watch when he was at Norwich.
I'll never forgive Johnny, actually, because I saw him at Holcombe Hall out for a walk, and I bumped into him, and I said to him, Johnny, you're going to, obviously, like, you're staying, yeah? And he went, yeah, of course I'm staying. Literally 2 days later, Johnny Houghton's off.
So you were the reason he left?
Well, maybe I was the reason. Absolutely. We're getting some German football updates here from John Massey, who said Bayern 0, Bremen 1. Wow.
Yeah. Richard Churchyard, Jack, I think you used the word phenomenal too readily. Well, all I'm saying so far is this Norwich City performance hasn't been too phenomenal, but I'm hoping it will become more phenomenal throughout the game.
It's a bit of a scrappy encounter.
Yeah, certainly. That's definitely the word I'd use.
There's no flow to it at all. And Emi Buendia and Marco Steedman haven't done the simple stuff yet. They've tried too many flicks, too many tricks, and not been able to keep. Middlesbrough played it into the byline here really nicely and bringing the ball forwards, cuts it back onto the edge of the box, gets a cross in.
Get out. Yeah. It's Eleanor. Has anyone ever won a golden goal? Yes, I have actually. I think I won I won not like a money prize. It was a prize from the club shop and it was like a Norwich City football.
Oh, right. Worth your ticket then.
Yeah, no, well, it's all. So, by the way, we've got a big giveaway in the next couple of weeks. We've got an absolute ton of footballs to give away.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? We've got TNC X Gasway footballs.
Oh, is that a penalty?
No,
it's not. No, it's not. Middlesbrough are actually getting forwards quite a bit here. Clumsy challenge, but it's just hoofball from one end to the other at the moment.
We've got a Middlesbrough fan in the house. We're always welcoming for both parties to come in because
Northeast Fun Fairs. That sounds joyous.
It sounds dreadful, but welcome along anyway. Good. Josh says, bring back breakfast with TNC. That was a hit indeed.
Chris, are you a fun fair man or a theme park man?
I could take it or leave it. You know, I've done Oblivion at Alton Towers and felt like I was just walking into Portman Road, to be honest with you. So, you know, I mean, if you've been to Ipswich, then you get just as much of a scare from that place. So there was a real good comment, and I've seemed to have lost actually.
Come on, Norwich, just keep the ball down. That's a nice touch from Lucas Roop. No, it's not. He's giving it away.
I tell you what, Jack, we cannot bring the ball forwards at the moment. The Middlesbrough players are really, really nullifying us well.
I think the key for this game is whoever wins the midfield battle wins the game, I think. And, you know, Lucas Roop and Ollie Skip have been solid in the last, ever since they've been a partnership, really. So hopefully that will continue today. That battle, you know, against Johnny House in the middle of the pitch is going to be absolutely key.
Max reckons he spotted me at Eton pitch and putt. Yeah, you would be right. Was my ball in the woods? Yeah, you'd be right. Honestly, though, seriously, and I'm really sorry to say this, course was an absolute shambles.
Well, it's pitch and putt, mate. I'm not surprised.
It was awful. The greens were like the rough. Like, you couldn't putt. You may as well have got your pitching wedge out. But Max, say hello next time if you do spot me. We've had a comment in on Twitter via Periscope from a lovely fellow, cracking profile picture, great smile. Also, the Gibbo is fantastic. He just seems to do his job.
Go on, Norwich.
See, this is it, Jack. There, we're overcomplicating it.
Yeah.
Not simple stuff.
We just need to get when we get the ball down and actually knock it about. We're creating chances. It's just we're trying to play Middlesbrough at their own game, just lumping it. This is a good opportunity though for Lucas Roop to get forwards.
Good afternoon.
Again, what are you doing, Puemozois?
Good afternoon to Craig Bailey of the mighty Purple Tuesday.
Go on, Maxie. Go on, son.
First game you went to see Norwich play, Jack?
It was Norwich against Liverpool on New Year's Day 2004-05 season.
Wow.
When Ryan Jarvis scored and it became our youngest ever Premier League goal scorer.
Wow, that's a hell of a game. I tell you mine. Mine was Norwich City versus Chelsea at home.
Oh, yeah.
A cup. And then, of course, in the return fixture, we had the Gianfranco Zola goal. Absolutely.
That was a good. When was that? Was that like 2002? No, pretty early than that. 2000 maybe.
It was a long time ago. I think that was Chelsea pre Abramovich.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, it would have been.
Oh, well, he skipped there, goes down, and the ref doesn't give the free kick.
I tell you what, though, it's happened twice in this game. Spence on the right-hand side for Middlesbrough has gone down in the penalty box against Sorensen, and neither of them have been fouls, but Sorensen has to be careful. We've seen him give away a penalty already this season. Let's just hope that none of that silly stuff creeps in today.
It's _energy11 on YouTube says, what was your lad's most favourite ever Norwich game?
Oh, mine is, it's probably a very common answer, but the playoff final against Middlesbrough, just because it was so comfortable. And we could genuinely, from 10 minutes on, we could just sit back and enjoy it. Usually at a football match, you're stressed, you're not fully enjoying it, but like a playoff final at Wembley, a sea of yellow and green, a beautiful day. I was with my mum. It was just perfect, the perfect football match. And the way that we did it that season was brilliant. It was a beautifully rounded off day. 3-on-3 here for Norwich, and we give it away. Is that Poeta again?
Yeah. Exactly. My favourite ever game is Norwich City. Well, Ipswich Town 1, Norwich City 5 at Portman Road. That was in the days of Danny Pacheco and Russell Martin scoring, Simeon Jackson, Grant Holt. That was, of course, this iconic image. That was my favourite ever Norwich game. We just glided past them with absolutely shat on them and made them look like 12-year-olds, which was absolutely superb. Dancing on the roof in between the upper and the lower tier.
Someone said Man City last year was my favourite game. Yeah, it's a great shout. I think if you're maybe like a younger Norwich fan, and the whole day was just bonkers, wasn't it? Because we had like 10 injured players. Byron was playing right back. It was balmy, and it was absolutely stunning. It was a great day, really good day.
And we've not really seen Byron since. Don't forget, he's a Norwich player. It's bonkers, isn't it?
Middlesbrough. It's actually been quite end to end this game. It's been scrappy, but it hasn't been one-way traffic at all so far.
I would actually argue it's not really been. I don't really think we've really got at Middlesbrough's end, really, Jack. And we need to be penetrating Middlesbrough's end if we want to go on to win this game of football, don't we?
Yeah, creeping in via the back passage often works for this Norwich City side. Goodness gracious,
Eleanor says Leeds 1, Norwich 3 was.
That was a great day. There's been that's the joy of being a Norwich fan. It's ups and downs, but there's so many brilliant games.
Charles Tats is calling me out, and fair play. Absolutely. It was reverse psychology, Charles Tats. That's exactly why I did it.
I remember that.
You bang on the money. And what an iconic game, and arguably the most iconic moment in Talk Norwich City history with that video of me predicting Kenny McLean's goal.
I'm so glad I captured that.
Canary Man says PP will score.
Well, he's been shambolic so far, so he needs to do something.
Blimey, Jack.
He has.
Don't sit on the fence, old boy.
It's only 20 minutes in, but I'm not seeing enough from him as well.
Wow, blimey. Harry Wootton must be a Liverpool fan. He says Norwich 4, Liverpool 5.
That was another iconic moment. That video went, well, it did go viral. I think it's on 105k on YouTube. But that moment that you were just screaming at James Milner was brilliant.
Well, he deserved it. Put the ball in the box. Play the game by the rules or fuck off.
We're 22 minutes into this game, and we haven't spoken much about the football because there's been nothing to speak about so far.
To be fair, it's not a classic. And actually, if I'm really honest with you, these last 10 minutes, Middlesbrough have controlled. Saying that, Marco Steedman now plays it out.
Prove me wrong, son. Go on.
PP puts the afterburners on. He
put him to the floor. Go on, Poemaswar.
Man on. Marco, use your head, man. Fucking hell.
What I would say about this performance is I'm surprised at the amount of players Middlesbrough throwing forwards. And when we do get the ball...
Oh, yes. We've won a free kick there.
It does look open. So... promising. We just need to keep the ball on the floor. Neither team has had a decent chance, really.
Ryan's calling you out, Jack. He says, been away for the last few watch-along. Has there been any updates on the 24-hour podcast? Look, Ryan, I chase it up with Jack time after time.
I'm starting to think that Ryan Fox is your burner account. And it's just a passive way to get to ask me. No, it will happen. I promise you, it will happen. It's just when it will happen. But treat them mean, keep them keen.
I think we make it a Christmas special, Jack. Certainly not on Christmas Eve, because I don't want it to ruin the festivities for my family. But because I'm going to be a grumpy arsehole the following day, that's for sure. Great to see so many of you in the house today, by the way.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Make sure that you tag people and share it with your mates. Get them involved in the banter, the debate, the passion, and of course the celebrations when we get the 3 points today.
Mate. I'm just going to nip to the loo while it's quiet because my bladder's feeling even weaker than normal today. So you keep the comments going, and I'll see you all in a minute, maybe.
Time after time. You cannot get the staff. I tell you what, we should put some of this money on Jack to get a new bladder, if you ask me. Middlesbrough bringing the ball forwards in midfield now. How's everyone feeling about the first half? Let me know how you felt in the past 24 minutes. For me, Middlesbrough are the team on the off. It's Eleanor says, we love Jack and Chris, a new Saturday tradition. Great clearance there by Grant Hanley in other news. Harry Wotton's piling into Jack. He says, poor from Jack. Yeah, it is poor. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there you go. Even Jack's mum is piling into him, and he absolutely deserves it for sure. Northeast Fun Fairs says, let's go borrow. Let him know what you think of that in the comments. Will's giving us an update. Stoke are losing to Huddersfield. I'm not surprised. Stoke, without Angus Gunn, of course, former Norwich City goalkeeper. There is no way he washed his hands.
Yeah, I did.
No way.
I did wash my hands. The toilet's just literally next to this room, so it's always quick.
Mate, you could not have needed the toilet if you took that quick. What was it? I mean,
well, it wasn't a number 2. It was just a quick wee.
Well, I was going to say it could have been a number 2. Was it a ghosty and you kind of got away with it?
No. I made sure I had my pre-match session before just to relieve any nerves.
Well, nothing's happened in other news, Jack. So nothing to update. Jamie reckons that Emmy's going to get a hat trick today. Yes, please, and put your money on that for sure.
Well, he nearly got the early goal, didn't he?
Yeah.
I can't believe everyone's saying that I didn't wash my hands. Like, I'm just efficient. Like this is a weekly occurrence. Like in the live stream, I don't want to leave you for too long.
Yeah, indeed. Ben Gibson there, by the way, shows way too much strength for the Middlesbrough attacker. When the ball's in the air, Jack, we're going to be okay today. That's for sure.
Oh Speaking of which, this is so scrappy.
Yeah, it's an absolutely horrendous game to watch. Northeast Fun Fairs, the absolute most dross fun fair in the whole of the UK, is piling in saying your defence is terrified.
I mean, to be fair, Middlesbrough have had the better of the game so far. Right. How are we half an hour in? Literally nothing has happened.
Yeah, indeed. Nanny, good to see you. She says too much information.
Sorry, Nan.
Sorry, Nanny. We do apologise for the profanities in advance. There's going to be a lot more in this game, though, especially when Marcus...
Oh, that's late.
Oh, that's late there. The ref's not even called it.
Yeah, that's a nasty. It was a 50-50, but... should have I think I have got some hand sanitizer on here, actually. Hang on.
Yeah, absolutely. Jamie's piling into the ref. He's not happy with the ref. Standard. Welcome to the championship, my friend. Gibson, former Borough man. Yeah, indeed. Thank you very much.
There's a few sort of links here. There's Johnny Howson, former Norwich player, Ben Gibson, and Jordan. Hugill did play for Borough, didn't he?
Here you go. What about this point, Jack?
Ryan Fox is not a burner account. It's Ryan Fox. Very good. Very good.
Enjoy, my friend. Richard Churchyard is bang on the money with his comment. He says, this game is being played exactly how Warnock wants it. We need to keep the ball better.
Yeah, no, I agree, Richard. I agree.
We've not seen Norwich City play their style of football yet at all. But to be fair to Middlesbrough, I mean, they've done a job and they've absolutely hustled around Emi Buendia here. They've got the ball on the edge of the box. They cross it in.
Sugar.
Got away with one there.
We're just losing the midfield battle. Like Ollie, Skip and Roop have been non-existent so far.
Huge comment from Max. He says Northeast Fun Fairs has nothing on Pleasurewood Hills and Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. Not sure about Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, but
well, let's not forget Yarmouth Pleasure Beach boasts the world's oldest wooden roller coaster, and as well as that, The Wellesley in Yarmouth, home to Great Yarmouth Town Football Club, boasts the oldest freestanding terrace in the world. So loads of history in Yarmouth. Get yourself down to the Pleasure Beach. Beautiful views of the North Sea, and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you bang on about history as much as Ipswich Town, mate.
Go on, Pwem, as well. Run down the wing for me, son. Go on.
NCFC Sam is not feeling up there at all. He says Borough shithouse 1-0 win written all over it.
No, I disagree. I think we'll win this game. I do, but it's not been I'm not feeling money, value for money from a £10 spent so far.
Yeah, indeed. That's how I follow for you, though, isn't it? all sorts of comments coming in now. Some we can't pull up on the screen. Some that we probably should really.
Swansea beating Rotherham. Watford winning.
Great to see him as always.
As long as Ipswich aren't winning, that's I don't really care about the other results. What we need to do, Chris, is just knock the ball about like we do, and we're not doing that at the moment.
Welcome to the Talk Norwich City Watchalong, home of insightful analysis.
Go on, Roop. Go on, son. Roop.
Oh, he does what Lucas Roop does and pulls it wide left. Sombalonga's on the bench, says Northeast Fun Fairs. Thanks for the update. Really appreciate it. Oh, blimey. Cheesy Geezer says someone died on the Ark roller coaster when he was a lad. Well, there you go, Jack. It can't be something to celebrate, can it?
Well, no. Rest in peace to the Yarmouth roller coaster.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks as always, by the way, to Cheesy Geezer, of course, the founder and managing director of Norfolk's best cheese supplying business, supplying all the finest restaurants in Norfolk. Indeed, Jamie says Clark's on a horse. Couldn't agree more. I think he's actually probably not on his horse yet in this game, mind.
I think he's cantering up to the starting blocks so far. Oh, Middlesbrough getting forwards again. I tell you what, they've taken the game to us so far.
Yeah, they have. To be fair to them,
this lad.
Don't know, but he's not done anything with it.
It's a corner.
Sam Grant says, timestamp, please. We can reveal that it's 31 minutes and 8 seconds.
We are bang in sync for the first time ever today.
Well, you know what happens when we're bang in sync, Jack.
Jack Morrill, Chris, can I buy some of your cheese online? I want some Old Amsterdam for Christmas.
Unfortunately, the cheese doesn't do B2C and overseas, but it's potentially something for the Cheesy Geezer to branch out into. Tim Krul punches it out.
What's he doing?
What is he doing? He's playing left back, Tim Krul here. Plays an absolutely terrible ball out.
What was all that about? Head rush from Tim Krul.
Cheesy Geezer, he puts loads of cheese emojis. Great to see the Cheesy Geezer in the house today. Where is Big Bad Barry? That's what I want to know. It's great to see some of these characters in here today. As always, 654 of you watching along. Don't forget to tag your mates. Don't forget to tag us on Twitter. We are at Talk Norwich City with your TNC watch-alongs. We will retweet everyone, just like this one from Michael McGrath. Look at this. He's got the fire on.
That's stunning, and a lovely rug as well.
That's almost
that's brilliant.
That's almost romantic. I mean, that red rug is something else.
Well, I just hope he isn't a Borough fan with the red rug.
Well, who knows? Michael,
but it certainly wins fireplace of the day.
Yeah, absolutely, indeed. Loads of good TNC setups coming on Twitter. Thank you very much for getting those in, as always. Middlesbrough playing the ball about our box far too much ease.
Lots of people saying, where's Barry and his fish? Our good friend of the channel, Susanna George, Miss Barry and the fish off. Look, we don't necessarily need Barry to get a fish off. If you're a keen fisherman or fisherwoman, get your comments in with your finest catch in your profile picture. And while Norwich City aren't scoring goals, we can compare fish here on TNC. Middlesbrough throwing men forwards here. Still no goals in this game. I think the sooner we get Teemu Pukki on this pitch, the better. That's all I'm saying. To be fair, though, it's not been Hugel's fault necessarily. The midfield has just been non-existent so far.
Yeah, you need to get off Hugel's back. Look, that's what Hugel does. He brings ball. He holds the ball up well, and he distributes a perfect pass into Emi Buendia. That's why we need him on the pitch. The problem at the moment is the midfield. They're not doing the simple stuff. They're not keeping the tempo up. This is defence at the moment, and that's all that's happening. Speaking of which, Marco Steedman, yet again, gives the ball away and wins it back, to be fair to him. It's now with Lucas Rupp, who fucks it up. See, this is our problem, Jack.
What, Lucas Rupp?
No.
This is brilliant, by the way. Nick Chowns just had a new boiler installed by Gasway.
Oh, yes. Such a good move, honestly. Cannot recommend Gasway enough. For all
Keeping Norfolk warm. Gasway.
Warmth matters. Gasway. Get on it. Quality business.
Is this performance making you feel warm inside, Chris?
No, it's making me feel cold and miserable.
We're having a TNC fish off. Does a shrimp count? Look at that shrimp on an office chair from HH04. Look, if it's from the sea, I'm counting it. Or from a river or a reservoir.
Rate that shrimp, Jack.
I do like shrimps. The fact it's sitting on a chair provides extra points. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. It's not a king prawn, is it? But it's in terms of seafood, one of my favourites.
I'm going 10 out of 10. You never see a shrimp sitting on a chair, do you? Middlesbrough have got it out on the edge of our box at the moment, funneling it out wide. They've got all the time in the world to whip across.
Oh, Howson with the header.
Tim Krul easily saves it there.
This is a good question. Let's get some education here on TNC. When is a shrimp not a prawn? Get that in the comments. I don't know the answer. When is a shrimp not a prawn?
I hope this game gets better and quickly, because I really don't want to spend my afternoon talking about shrimps and prawns. I have to agree.
Look, if we can educate, then we will educate.
Rob, mind your business, says love a fisherman friend.
Agree. Perfect in the winter months.
Joe wants Barry as a halftime guest. What can I say? Jesus. There's also.
By the way, I don't think there's been another Norwich City chance. So if you do know when a shrimp becomes a prawn, let us know.
Absolutely.
Harry, do we have a Gasway apprentice in here?
Yeah, the Gasway staff are watching.
Go on.
Forwards. He gives
Go on. Hit it.
Oh, it's terrible. Marco.
Shout out to all the Gasway fitters out there. Plumbers, plumbers, electricians, carpenters, all of them people. Keep the world spinning.
A. Anderson, I couldn't agree more with this. He says Mario needs to get on. Is Mario the answer?
He's coming. There's going to be a goal in the next 2 minutes.
Do you think? I think Norwich City is starting to see more light at the moment. Just seems so weak in midfield, Jack. We seem so weak. Even Marco Steedman. Even Marco. Indeed, Craig Bailey says, Chris, did you get your light fixed behind you? The answer to that is no.
Middlesbrough coming forwards here. Oh, it's a good shot. Goal. Well saved, Tim Krul.
No, I've not got it fixed, but I have got a little helping hand with my lighting today when it gets dark. So be sure to watch this watch along until the end for a magic trick.
Here we go. We've got okay.
Cheesy Geezer says, why did the chicken cross the football pitch? I don't know, Cheesy Geezer. Let us know. We've got jokes coming in now to cheer us up.
Okay, we've got the big question has been answered. A shrimp possesses plate-like gills and a set of claws on their front 2 pairs of legs. Prawns have branching gills and claws on 3 sets of their legs, with the front pair being noticeably larger. So the prawn essentially has larger gills. Thank you to all of them. This is interesting. Co-Gunnell, the main difference between a prawn and a shrimp is the way that they reproduce.
Honestly, I'm really...
Middlesbrough chance saved again by Tim Krul.
Absolutely fine. In other news, Millwall are beating Cardiff. Not surprised. Millwall... Mate, that is
chance.
By far the worst football chart in the Championship. That it really is indeed. Lots of people backing you up there with the Mill shouts. Great to see it. NCFC Sam says Tim Krul is easily our best player by far. He's 100% got another hand on the Barry Butler for me so far this season. Emi Buendia giving the referee some stick in the comments. I really want to know the answer to Cheesy Geezer's joke, but
Yeah, what was it? Why did the chicken cross the football pitch?
Yeah, but we can't seem to find his answer, which is slightly disappointing. Cheesy Geezer, if you're there, make sure you get your answer in. Wow. Charles Taverner's feeling slightly fruity. He says prawn.
Oh, go on. It's you, Gil. God, it's coming. There's a goal. There's a goal in this game. I don't think there's more than a goal in this game. There's definitely one.
This game is not fast enough, Jack. It's slow, it's scrappy, it's up in the air. Norwich City can't play our football, and
that's what we expected, wasn't it?
Yeah, but at the moment, this is playing into Middlesbrough's hands, and this is exactly what Neil Warnock wants.
Indeed.
Are you reading the comments?
Yeah.
Eddie G says the G Unit himself, cracking profile picture there, by the way.
Yeah, it's a turtle.
Wow, that's
or is it a tortoise?
Rate that tortoise.
What's the difference between a turtle and a tortoise?
Yeah, here we go. Wow. And let's go the XX Prawnster.
Jesus.
Wow. We probably shouldn't be getting these comments up.
Right, here we go. Poeta with another. That's a good ball, actually. Just no one in there.
Yeah, so therefore it's not a good ball.
Well, no, it's Hugo not getting on the end of it.
Max there being dismantled with far too much ease indeed. Tortoise drown. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, turtles in water, tortoise on land. Thanks very much. No, I've learned about the prawn and the shrimp and the turtle. And these are things I should probably be learning in like primary school.
You should probably be learning them not whilst you're trying to entertain 669 people on the TNC Watchalong as well.
Chris, when the football doesn't entertain, let education entertain.
Here he is, Cheesy Geezer. Of course, his joke was, why did the chicken cross the football pitch? His answer is, because the ref blew for a foul.
Jesus. Cheesy, the cheese is great, but the jokes are woeful.
Yeah, I have to agree. Indeed. Jack Morel says, what's between a millipede and a centipede? Goodness
well, I would assume that the amount of legs.
Jack, we are losing viewers here. We've lost four viewers because of the millipede centipede chat. But
what we have lost in viewers, we have gained in brain capacity.
Rob, mind your business. Great to see him in the comments as always. He says this game is utter dross. Have to agree. Indeed, Chris. Wow. Oh, I love that. Hang on, let's just reenact that.
So good. Thanks for the Euros, Chris. We'll save them 2 euros when we're on a European tour.
Absolutely love that, by the way. I can't believe you've gone to the length of adding me as your profile picture and drinking, and it's in euros. Where are you from? Austria? Let us know. Want to know?
Well, Stoke 2, Huddersfield 2. That's a free-flowing. Stoke haven't got any goalkeepers, have they?
Callum Atkins says, how is Hugill playing? In my opinion, when he's been given the ball, he's held it up well. However, he's not been able to play much football at the moment. And actually, we've not whipped the ball into the box at all or anything. It's been really poor indeed. Cheesy Greaser is ready for the stag do. He says in all caps, Ibiza.
It is. And let me tell you, this is the first time it's ever happened. We've got a cheese off. Cheesy Geezer and Simon Cheeseman go head to head. The cheese off is here. Cheesy Geezer and Cheesy, of course, the king of Norfolk suits, Mr. Simon Cheeseman. Great to see you in here, my friend. And I'm sure we'll be coming in very soon for Chris's wedding suits.
Absolutely. Slater Menswear in Norwich, based on St. Stephen Street. By far the best place to buy a suit in Norfolk. Welcome. Goodness gracious. Someone says they want Josh Martin in. Wow.
Well, the last time he was reintroduced, it won us the game, didn't it?
I don't think I think it's too physical for Josh Martin at the moment. I have to agree. Chaz Tats with a insightful and totally. Oh,
here we go. Poeta. This is unbelievable. No, it's Buendia. It's going to be Marco Stiepermann. Hit it. Stiepermann blocked. Best chance of the game so far. Absolute magical footwork from Emi Buendia. Marco Stiepermann gets his shot on goal. It's blocked by the defender. That was absolutely brilliant from Emi Buendia. Nice little sidestep from Stiepermann. Gets his shot on. Good block by the Middlesbrough defender. Best chance of the game for Norwich.
He's got to do better there. I'm sorry. I know I say this all the time, but I really do. Right, I'm now heading on to the Talk Norwich City Twitter account to retweet your TNC setups.
Kings Lynn beating Dover 1-0. Well done to Kings Lynn, the Linnets.
Yeah, well done.
Oh, mate, back your Norfolk football teams. Oh, that's Poeta.
Midfield has been really wasteful. All of them. PP, Buendia, Steeperman won't stand up for any of them. The only player in midfield that's impressed me so far this game is Ollie Skip, as always. Very assured, very assured. Mopping up anything there, really do.
Well, hope you're all well. 700 of you in here. The big news of the day is we have found out the difference between a shrimp and a prawn. We know the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. And we've also realised that Puemaswell Poeta isn't very good at football at the moment. It could all change. It could all change. And I'm sure it will change.
You're so harsh, Jack. But Jesse agrees with you. He says PP off at half-time. Have to take him off. Goodness gracious me. It's going all over the place here. John Massey, good to see you. Great to see you're a runner as well. Good to see you're looking after your health. He said...
That's so Partridge.
he says time check. 44 minutes and 41 seconds as Middlesbrough whip in a free kick here towards the back post, easily cleared by slabhead Grant Hanley.
I said it was all downhill when we've said that it was synced up. Like, this has been the dullest game. That's so true, by the way.
He will be as well, as always, just like he did with Russell Martin, just like he did with Anel Hernandez.
No, I didn't slag Hernandez off.
The list goes on. That's Jack Reed for you, indeed. Wow,
T-Pro, apologise to him.
Wow, there's a cheese trio in the house now. Mr. Smooth Cheese says, "Can I be part of the epic cheese battle?" Well, it depends what sort of cheese you are, really.
Well, he's a smooth cheese. Does that make him a spreadable cheese, like a Dairy? I love Dairy Dunkers, by the way.
These comments really are dross. Can you spice them up, please?
Chris, when you were at school, did you have packed lunch or school dinners?
I was a packed lunch boy.
Yeah. What was like? Did you have like a set packed lunch kind of medley?
Yeah. Mum always went with it. Do you remember those little mini Jaffa cake packs?
Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah,
they were always in there.
Chris,
a cheese string, pepperami, all the classics.
Hell, that's quite.
Speaking of classics, this hasn't been, Jack.
No.
It's half-time, 0-0, and this game, as predicted, has been dross.
Yeah.
Get your half-time statements and summaries and rants and raves. Who's been your best player? Who's the worst player? What would you do if you were Daniel Farker? Let us know.
This is brilliant from Harley. All this cheese talk isn't very mature. Very, very nice. Pringle. I had a Pringle case in my packed lunch. They were brilliant. They were brilliant, the Pringle case.
Not very good for the environment, though, mate. Colin says...
They're reusable.
Colin says this is dull as dishwater. I'm not sure if he's talking about this TNC watch-along or the Norwich City first half performance. Let us know. Simon says half-time analysis, please. Okay, Jack, where is this going wrong?
Well... we just haven't been able to keep the ball. Like, there hasn't been the games that, and to be fair, I think we've been slightly surprised with the way Middlesbrough have played, because they have actually attempted to get the ball forwards and have arguably had the better chances of this game so far. I said it at the start and I'll say it again now. I think this game is won and lost in the middle of the park, and we haven't been able to dominate it. I'm almost contemplating, if I'm Daniel Farker, taking off Poeta, maybe moving Stiepermann out left and having another player deeper, just so we can dominate that midfield. Maybe it's a Mario Vramčić. I don't know, but I think we're losing the midfield battle at the moment. I worry if we can sustain, this current scoreline, because Middlesbrough are clever. They're playing at home. They don't concede many goals. You can just see them maybe nicking one in this current, style. So I think it's the midfield. I don't think Hugo's been effective enough. I don't think anyone's been effective enough so far. The defence has been relatively solid, but Poeta has been particularly wasteful. When the moment of magic, Stiepermann hasn't been good enough. Hugo hasn't been good enough. there's a lot of work to be done. Thankfully, it's still, where we started, 0-0. But look, a lot of people are saying this is crying out for Todd. I agree, but he's not he's not available to select today, unfortunately.
But what I would say is that you've got a player that has a slightly similar skill set in Mario Vrancic in terms of flicks, tricks, turns, crosses. If you look at the stats, Jack, at half time, this has actually probably been one of our worst performances this season. Actually, yes, we've had more possession, but a lot less than in previous games, 58%. Passing accuracy is 75%. That's normally at 80 to 85 by now. Middlesbrough by far been more effective in terms of the aerial success. They've had 53% aerial possession. We've not done enough, Jack. We've had 2 shots off target. Middlesbrough have had 3 shots on target. So again, I feel like we've gone back to the same problems that we had that we were ranting about 3 games ago. We're not getting enough shots on target. And when we're getting chances, we're not. I mean, this is like Marco Steepman there. For me, that is a weak, tepid shot. Would I say it to his face? Absolutely not, because he'd have me. But in terms of this Norwich City first half performance, it's not been.
What did you say the possession stats were again?
58% for us.
Okay, I think that's the difference. I think Norwich would have expected to have more of the ball, and Middlesbrough sat quite deep. That hasn't been the case. Middlesbrough have been willing to throw men forward. A lot of people, Chris, asking the flavour of Doritos today.
Cool original with a medium peri-peri dip.
Is that the Nando's one you go for, isn't it?
Of course, nothing else.
No, it's a fine combination. I've had it many a time. Definitely.
Dad's in the house. Big up, Dad.
Rafa.
Of course, looks like Rafa Benitez, and his profile picture is with him and Kai Kamara on the Norfolk Broads. That is an iconic image for an iconic father. He says, Vrani and Pookie on now. Change it up. I can even hear his voice through the online signals, and I agree. I think we do.
Stoke are winning 3-2.
We do need to change this at half time. We really do.
Chris, did you watch any of the Reading game earlier?
Why would I ever spend my time watching the most tin pot club in the league? Why?
Because Norwich have the chance to go above them today, and they were 2-0 up against Bournemouth, and then lost 4-2.
Exactly, because they're shit.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Wow, is all I can say.
Is that Becky?
Maybe this is Becky on YouTube. Of course, my lovely fiance. Again, great effort there. I think you've probably found that picture of my cat from my Instagram account. Thank you very much for following me on Instagram. Really appreciate it as always. Ryan says, I need to know why you hate Reading, Chris. Well, where do I begin? Their style of football, their kit is blue and white, their stadium is soulless and pathetic. Their fans are just, I cannot even begin to tell you. They are really tin pot. The list goes on.
That isn't tin pot, though.
Great. That's the opposite of tin pot. Extreme Blue Moor says £5 for you, Jack and Chris. This has Vrancic all over it. We see time after time again how he makes the best out of a bad game and never fails to impress me. Extreme Blue Moor, if he never fails to impress you, he never fails to impress me, my friend. Thank you very much for that £5 super chat. Really appreciate it. Jack, do you bring on Mario Vrancic straight away, or do you wait a bit longer?
No, I do. But no, I don't think Stiepermann's been the issue. I think it's been Poeta, but I don't know if we've got a replacement for Poeta in the side. It would usually be either Cantwell or Eder. Both of them aren't in the squad. So maybe it's Vrancic. I'll tell you what's another option that we haven't talked about. Kenny McLean. Was brilliant on international duty for Scotland. Scored against Brentford.
If we get
I think he'll be frustrated with his lack of game time this season. So you have got options. I don't think Farke will change it at half time. I think the thing that he will do is want to change it up tactically, because I think, as I've said, I think the way we expected this game to go hasn't panned out that way. So few little Daniel Farke tweaks, a couple of energy gels at half time. If it hasn't changed at 60 minutes, that's when I change it. But I think it would be harsh to pull any player off at the moment.
Right,
I didn't know the other way of wording that, but pulling players off isn't good in any sense, is it? So substitute, that's the word I was looking for. Substitute.
Yeah, I mean, that's what most normal people would say.
Yeah,
James, lovely to see what looks like a classic mini there. Lots of respect for that. He's commented on YouTube saying, guys, can you give me a score prediction right now? Jack, score prediction.
I'm going to stick with 1-0 Norwich. I think we were both right in saying there's not going to be tons of goals in this, and it certainly doesn't look that way. But I think Norwich have got the quality to nick it. We've got quality off the bench, which at Middlesbrough, I guess Middlesbrough do. You know, a Sombalonga, Roberts, who a bit of quality there.
I'm going 2-1 Norwich. I do think that we've got too much. And let's try and stay positive.
You think there's going to be 3 goals in the second half?
Look, Jack, what I know is that Norwich City always come to life at the back end of the second half. Have I got the faith that we can do it? Absolutely. Yeah. We're at the point now where we're going to see if our team actually really is the real deal. Yes, we've gone on an unbeaten run, but we've come up against teams that we should be beating. Middlesbrough will be there or thereabouts in terms of the playoffs. They've got a Brexit manager that defends well, that sits tight, that's organised. They'll be up there, right? So going away to Middlesbrough and getting a result is vital. I think all of the intention will be there, all of the motivation will be there. We know that this team are drilled into late wins, and that's exactly why we take that gamble on player fitness every week. That's what Daniel Farke does. So is it easy to watch for us fans? No, it's not. But yeah, I've got the faith that we'll nick it. I really do.
I think, you know, we've seen it time and time under Daniel Farke in general, and also this season. But often Norwich City will find a way to grind out. That first half performance was poor, but at least we're not behind. Simon Cheeseman, this is a good debate. Would you rather have Jordan Rhodes or Hugill?
Wow. I mean, I love Jordan Rhodes when he was at Norwich. 2 very different players, and actually to be honest with you, 2 players that both I think need to be played in a system that has 2 forwards on the pitch. You know, Hugill needs to play off Teemu Pukki to be successful, in my opinion, is in like actually contribute something meaningful to a game on a more consistent level. Jordan Rhodes was the same. You know, I don't think you can play Jordan Rhodes on his own. So I'm going to sit on the fence, actually, for once in my life. Simon Cheeseman, of course, of Slater Menswear, the best suit provider in the whole of Norfolk. And I'm going to say I can't answer that question. I think they're both good in their own way, and it's down to the system, which is why, like, this is going to annoy me. I really hope that Jordan Hugill doesn't get stick today. Yes, we've got Teemu Pukki coming off the bench. But by the way, that's okay. Yeah, because this is a long season. We've got so many games in quick succession now. It's so important to keep the squad moving, rest players as appropriate. It's appropriate to rest Teemu Pukki. And Jordan Hugill is doing as much as he can. The reason why this hasn't worked so far for me is the midfield. They've not carried the ball forwards enough. They've not kept it simple. They've not played it out wide. PP's been wasteful. Max Aarons hasn't been able to bring the ball forwards like he normally does as well. So, yeah, I think Middlesbrough have done a job on us.
Yeah, definitely. Just watching some of the highlights back here, that Buendia shot from outside the box looked in all the way, just going past the post. I don't think we've had a shot on target, have we? Which is a worry.
Massive worry.
But I think it will come.
Yeah, massive worry. Cam Jam or Pukki? Pukki.
Yeah, Pukki's one of the most talented finishers I've seen at Norwich City. Like, if he gets a chance, he normally scores. Cam Jam I don't think he was necessarily underrated. I think he got credit, but made a massive impact for Norwich City and scored a lot of goals. A lot of goals for Norwich in big games as well. I loved Cam Jam. I loved his pace. From a striker, especially in the Championship, you want your striker to cause problems, and his just running, his pace, he got the better of defences time and time again. And as we mentioned earlier, but the podcast Chris did with Cameron is on the YouTube channel, well worth a watch. Some brilliant nuggets of information that you wouldn't have heard on there. So well worth, and still doing it for MK Dons as well.
Hey Anderson, no Tete, no party. Do we need Alex Tete on the pitch today, Jack?
No, I don't think we do. I think Alex Tete is the only player in the Championship to be named on the substitutes bench in every single game and yet to feature in a minute of league football. There's a little stat.
Wow.
No, I don't think Tete's the answer here. I think Tete's still got it, but we just need a more alive midfield, and I don't know if that's turning it into a 3 or what, but we need something different in that second half.
Joe Ward, he wants our opinion on Mo Leitner right now. Mine is that when he first signed for us, I was so excited. In his first season for us, I was so excited. I thought that he was going to be our player of the season in the Premier League. I thought it was going to play into his hand. For some reason, and we don't know as fans what happened, but there's got to be a reason why he didn't feature more, because he's a man with extreme talent, an absolute sat-nav of a midfielder on his day, but we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, unfortunately, and I think something must have happened for him to, unfortunately, not feature. Jack, what's your opinion on that?
Both him and Josip Dermic, like, clearly talent in there, and we've seen it more so with Leitner, but it's always frustrating when you've got players on significant wages just not doing anything. Like Leitner's in Germany, just keeping his fitness up. Josip Dermic is, God knows what Josip Dermic is doing, but they've told him, haven't they, that he's not welcome to play in the under-23s because he might be hindering young players' development. So it just feels a waste. Like, I don't personally, I hate wasting money, and I hate to see Norwich City wasting money. Like, obviously, no one wanted them on loan. Thankfully,
Jack, Timu Pukki is now on.
Yeah, Pukki's on. I don't know. Is anyone going? Well, obviously, someone's going off. Will it be Hugo going off, or will it be?
Don't know. Pukki's on with a freshly shaven head. Mart's Tart says
Pukki scores the winner today.
Mart's Tart says, "What's your magic trick?" Look, it's just getting dark, but when it's completely dark, the magic trick will come out. Because as we know, my light is still broken indeed. Yellows has rightly observed that Pukki stripped and coming on. Wow, Pukki stripped. Pukki stripped is something that certainly gets me going, that's for sure. Wow.
Paul Eaton, how are we looking? Been busy with work. Look at that. Well, he's got his Pukki scarf on. Well, you'll be happy, Paul. Pukki is coming on. I'm not sure who for at the moment. I'm sure if you're listening to the commentary, you'll know, but we've got it on mute.
I've got a feeling it will be Hugill because of that shoulder injury. Because of the shoulder injury. Yeah, I do, Jack, actually. I do.
Yeah, I haven't seen Hugill come out as of yet.
No, indeed.
We haven't looked great. Neither side has Paul.
Max wants to know how the alcohol's affecting me. I can confirm that it's halfway through the second. I'm going to have to consume these quite quickly in the second half if it's anything like the first half, that's for sure. Chambers have to be borrowing my least favourite club. Why is that, Chambers? Let us know in the comment section.
I don't mind Middlesbrough because we always beat them.
Apparently it's Hugill. A lot of people are saying in the comment section. Thank you very much. It's updated as always. Really appreciate this. Oh, here he is. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend, Paul Davis, Norfolk's best sound engineer. He says, HMS Piss the League is in the room. Love that boat. Love you very much.
Look, when we win the league this season, we're having a TNT party on Paul's boat, and everyone's invited. Paul, I'm sure Paul will let us all on. You know, the booze boat cruising down Ramworth Broad at pace, and it'll be great. So Pukki on. If you're just joining us, Hugill has been substituted, I assume, for an injury, although it might be, a tactical thing as well. I think it would be a bit harsh if it was solely tactical. Let's just hope Pukki isn't as isolated as Hugill was in that first half.
Absolutely. Edward Chalou says, Chris, what's it going to be like first game back at Carrow Road? Magical feeling. Honestly, Edward, it gets me emotional thinking about it. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, I've tweeted a few videos as a thread the other day of just the fans. And I don't think I'm going to be able to sing On the Ball City that day because I just think I'm going to be crying so much. I've missed it. I miss it so much now.
A lovely introduction for Pukki. Nice little touch. Stiepermann.
And Stiepermann.
Go on.
Give it to Pukki.
Brilliant move from Norwich City. Straight away.
So close. Absolutely love that. We are on a roll immediately straight away. Dad says, where's that Borough lad today with his rant? What's his name? AJ. Yeah. Don't start me on that, Dad.
Great move from Norwich City, though. Very promising. Cut through the Middlesbrough defence. It was one pass away from Pukki scoring with his second touch of the game. Corner. Emi Buendia to whip it in. Go short. And there's a shot. And it's going to be foul, I think.
See, that actually looked like it had been developed on the training ground, but it didn't work. Can we just keep it simple?
Paddy McNair down injured. Neil Warnock was fuming that he'd played all 3 games for his international club. Who's that down for Norwich? Is that Sorensen? No, that's Pem as well.
That's PP.
Let's just have a look what's happening here from the corner. Oh, Pem as well has taken a ball to the face. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Well, there you go. Dan Armsby reckons it'll be 0-0. Get in your second half predictions. How is this game going to finish up? Put your balls on the line. Give us a ballsy prediction for the second half final result, please. A. Anderson, Marco and Timu just work. 09 A. Anderson. I'm so with you on that. This game stinks of a Marco Stiepermann assist to Timu Pukki.
It nearly happened there, didn't it? I feel more confident. I don't mind Jordan Hugill. I think there's a place in this squad for Jordan Hugill, but I just think we look better with Timu Pukki on the pitch, I must admit.
Wow. John has commented from another Tin Pot club in the Championship. He reckons that Middlesbrough will score 1 and beat us 1-0.
Well, thanks for joining, John, and subscribe. But I'm very surprised with Bournemouth fans in here because I didn't know there was any. No, all love for Bournemouth, another team that we like beating. Although we didn't beat them this season, did we? So,
no,
good to have you on, John. Everyone's welcome here.
Eric 97, Pukki last minute, 1-0. Love the sound of that. We've had a comment in from Mr. Smiley Face. He says Norwich are going to win 1-0. Absolutely love that. Not taking the piss, by the way. Great profile picture.
Yeah, I think 1-0 is that's the scoreline I said at the start. I think I can't see it being more than 1 goal. I really can't.
Yeah, indeed. It's wow. All sorts of comments coming in. Dubai Canary, welcome from Dubai. Absolutely phenomenal place on planet Earth, by the way, if you've not been. He says 2-1 Norwich City, close away win. Wow, 2-0 City. Christian is gone for 2-0. Wow. Toby has gone 2-0. Wow. There's a flurry of positivity in the comment section now. Absolutely.
No, I love the positivity. A brighter start from Norwich in this second half. We just need to get, I think Daniel Farke would have been frustrated with that performance because we weren't playing our game, and that's a worry. But Middlesbrough can get the ball forwards here through Chuba Akpom, going out to the right to the number 7. Good defending that from Sorensen. Stood up his man. That was really mature defending from Sorensen. He's turning into a really bright player for Norwich City.
Do you know what I noticed as well, Jack, Some absolutely brilliant communication from Grant Hanley and Ben Gibson. Ben Gibson, of course, went out of position there to try and drive the ball forwards, tells Grant Hanley to cover him on his side. Then Grant Hanley tells him to cover him, and they make that switch effortlessly. That is what I'm saying about Ben Gibson. When he leaves his position, he knows how to get back. He knows how to communicate. He's completely in charge the whole time and works very, very well with Grant Hanley.
Yeah, the defence has been far, far better this season. I'm sure we've just talked up an absolute howler, but so far, that looks like a foul, but it isn't given from the referee. Middlesbrough can break here. Oh, and they're through and goal. They're through and goal. Clear it.
Out.
Oh, bloody Nora. That was nearly an opening goal from Middlesbrough. Clear your line. Oh, no, that's a penalty.
Shit.
What did I told you I'd jinx it. Fuck's sake.
And Ben Gibson there, by the way. We've spoke about how good he's been today. Middlesbrough player gets in front of him there.
Yeah, poor Ben Gibson there.
To be fair to the Middlesbrough player, though, I mean, it's clever play. It is clever play.
All I can say is we've got the best keeper in the league for these situations.
Yes,
that was really clumsy from Ben Gibson.
Yeah, absolutely, indeed. Right, come on, Tim Krul, do what you do. A. Anderson says, "Come on." Chaz Tats, come on. There's all sorts of comments coming in and out. Love to say it. Simon says, "Get in." What have you just seen, Simon?
Well, don't look at the comments because I know we're a little bit behind. Tavernier to take it. Tim Krul to hopefully save it. It's Tavernier for Middlesbrough to take it. Krul puts it in the back of the net.
What?
What's going on here?
What's going on?
What on earth has happened?
What? It didn't count. It didn't count.
Yeah, but why?
What's happened? What's going on?
Oh, I tell you what I think's happened there. I think he's kicked it twice.
No, you're joking me. You're joking me, Jack. He's kicked it twice.
And I think that's then a foul. That's absolutely unbelievable.
That is superb. Norwich City have got away with one.
Wow, I've never seen that before.
No, I've never.
I'll tell you what, like I was fuming when Pookie slipped against Derby and missed that penalty, but they say what goes around comes around, and Norwich City, a huge slice of luck. Tavernier scores the penalty, but it's being disallowed, and not even a retake. Disallowed and a free kick given to Norwich City, and the score remains 0-0.
Mr. Radio Floyd says double touch.
Wow.
I mean, I've always loved a double touch, and now I certainly love it even more. That's an absolutely superb slice of luck for Norwich City's Lucas Rupp.
That's remarkable. I mean, it was a clear penalty. Middlesbrough score it, but it's being disallowed because of a double touch. Well done to the referee for not bottling that big decision. Well done.
Yeah, well, he's going to get it in the ear from Neil Warnock at the end of the game, that's for sure. But, fair play.
I can't believe that.
No, I can't. I've never seen anything like that. In all of the years supporting Norwich, I've never seen anything like that.
But because we haven't got the commentary on, I just thought it was going to be retaken. I don't know why. And then Tim Krul suddenly kicking it out.
Absolutely. Well, there you go, Jack. So Middlesbrough have had the ball in the back of the net, but Norwich City are now keeping possession, trying to play their game. Jack, this game could open up now.
Yeah, it's phenomenal, isn't it? The fact that Tim Krul has conceded a penalty, yet it doesn't count. Like, that's utter Tim Krul goodness. Like, he's sort of telepathically kept that out with I don't know, maybe he's watered his bottle onto the penalty spot. Maybe had a little half-time leak on the penalty spot. And as Anderson says, HMS League, Pistol League is back on course. Well, yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah,
yes, it is. As Richard Churchyard says, phenomenal. I know you love it, Richard. Phenomenal indeed.
Yeah, it is phenomenal indeed. Jacob Sorensen now quite high up the pitch out wide, who keeps the ball, plays the ball back again to Ben Gibson, the luckiest man in a Norwich shirt at the moment. He'll be thanking the gods tonight that he's managed to get away with that one. Emi Buendia.
This is better from Norwich.
The ball out wide to PP. Little trick, flick, gets the ball in the mixer. No, he doesn't. It's out for a corner kick. I tell you what, Jack, I fancy us here. I really fancy us here. I really do. I think we're going to nick this. I'm feeling really up for this now.
Can someone let me know the penalty record, like teams against us, how many like they've scored compared to how many they've had? Because I genuinely can't remember. We've conceded a lot of penalties last season, but the amount we've saved is remarkable. I'm going to have to go for another wee in a moment.
Oh, for God's sake!
It is awful.
Man, you need to get a bladder operation.
I need something. I think it's nerves. Like when Norwich are drawing, when we go ahead, it's better. This is a chance. Go on.
Buendia, it's a magical touch. He's brought it back down on the edge of the box. Give it.
Go on.
He loses the ball.
No, it's all right. We've still got it.
Come on, boys. Lucas Rupp out to Emi again. Emi, trick, flip into Lucas Rupp. Get out your feet. No, he doesn't. Oh, dear.
Jamie Lauder, let us know minutes to piss ratio for Jack. It's not many.
Oh, wow. Brad, mate. I didn't even click on that. Jack with the bladder of a 90-year-old.
Wow. I can't argue, can I? Sweepstake 60th minute for the loo break. Well, I'm going now. If anyone said 54th minute, got it in the sweepstake, you've won. You've won a prize. I tell you what, you can win a Gasway football. Whoever, well, no one's guessed it, but no.
Okay.
Right, I'm going.
Oh, blimey. Lucas Rupp.
No, we're fine.
No, the ref calls for no free kick, and it's back into Lucas Rupp, who's playing the ball forwards in midfield now, out wide to Emi Buendia. Lots of space to play. Timo Pukki with the ball. Pen? No. Desperate. But a corner kick? No. What's he won there? No, it's a corner kick. It's a corner kick to the mighty Yellows. Norwich City now starting to finally play their football. Yeah, the Middlesbrough player does very well there to get it out wide. Jamie says, prank Jack and say 1-0. Okay, mate, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Let's see what he does. Let's see if we can trick Jack, because he can't hear me right now. Anyway, it's a corner kick for Norwich City. Perhaps I won't even need to prank him that it's 1-0, because Norwich City have whipped in a corner kick here from Emi Buendia. It's up. It loops. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Oh, dear. Anyway, let us know in the comments what you think of this game so far. It's been scrappy. We can certainly thank the football gods that we're not 1-0 down. I cannot believe that a double touch has meant that Norwich City have survived to live another day. Jack's mum is in the house. She says, kick it off, throw it in. Jazz Tats is carrying on the song. Let's carry that song on in the comments, please. Goodness gracious me. Yeah, it's all over the show. Christian Hubbard reckons I'd make a good football commentator. I probably wouldn't, because I'd swear too much and I'd need to start drinking. Jamie says goal. Well, here we go. Jack, get in. Mate, we're 1-0 up. We're 1-0 up.
No, we're not. I put it on my screen.
Oh, dear. Absolutely love that.
I've got an apple.
No, I absolutely love that. You've got an apple, blimey. Good to see you being healthy. Jack, your Wi-Fi is struggling slightly at the moment, which is interesting. You've gone a bit pixelated. Yeah, you've gone very pixelated. No, you're a bit blurry. Slightly blurry.
Yeah,
might be worth going out.
Gone off as well, actually.
Marco Steedman, and he's won a corner kick there from absolutely a country mile out. Oh no, he's not. It's a goal kick. There you go.
Can you see me?
Mate, you're really struggling. Yeah, your broadband's taking an absolute battering at the moment. Yeah, it's not looking good, mate. I would potentially go out and come in again if you can. He's out. Jack Reeves out. So it's just me in the watch-along at the moment. Thank you so much for 790 of you now, almost at the 1,000 mark. Tag all of you mates. Pile them in for the last moments of this game. It's going to be a good one. I'm still super confident that Norwich City are going to get the win today. Let me know in the comment section if you believe that Norwich City can do this. You know that it's going to happen, don't you? You know that a Pookie last-minute winner is going to happen. Let us know. Here he is. He's back. I'm now on the left. Jack's now on the
how are we looking now? Are we good?
We're looking.
How am I looking?
Oh, how are you looking? Well, you know, it's you, isn't it? So
I needed this apple. I was running slightly low on sugar levels.
Wow. So you have an apple.
Natural occurring sugars.
Right. Okay.
Have we looked like scoring in my little 3-minute break there?
No, we haven't. But we are starting to play our football now. We've started to find pockets of space in between Middlesbrough's midfield and defensive lines. Lucas Rook with the ball on the edge of the box, playing to Emi Buendia, and he gives it away. Falls for Lucas Rook. Out wide to Timmy Pookie. Pookie! Oh, he's hit the side netting.
I'm so far behind.
He's hit the side netting.
I'm going to have to refresh this. Hang on.
It's going up, and the comments are popping off. Ewan Barber says, Yellows, Gollins, Vlogs, HD says, Como boys. Don't know what that means, but I love it. Ethan wants a timestamp. I'm on 59 minutes and 15 seconds as Norwich City win a corner kick.
Yeah.
Poached the ball into the box. It's all clearance by Middlesbrough. No, it's not. They've got it out comfortably. Now back to Ollie Skip, who plays it into Tim Krul. Jack, are we going to win this?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Wow.
I think it's going to be a scrappy encounter, but yeah, I'm still sticking with 1-0.
Yeah. No, I like that. I mean, I don't really care how we win at the moment, as long as we win. Lucas Rook, Emi Buendia, teasing the Middlesbrough defensive line on the edge of the box. Jack, Middlesbrough are already tiring.
Go on, Maxie. That's beautiful. Go on, Max.
Yeah, brilliant. Give it. Oh, Emi Buendia with a rare header there, easily caught by the goalkeeper. I would say he should do better, but it's not really Emi Buendia's game there. Reese, good to see you. He says, come on, City.
Well, I would say Middlesbrough look pinned further back in the last 5 minutes or so, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. Kyle reckons that you went to the toilet when you went to get your apple. That was all the game plan, apparently.
Wow. What? No, I went to the loo, washed my hands, and then went to the apple at the fruit bowl. And it was either banana or apple, but I decided for apple.
Speaking of that, Timo Pukki plays it back to Marco Steepman, finds himself out on the wing at the moment, plays a lovely ball into Emi Buendia, middle of the box. Skip keeps the ball moving out wide to Jacob Sorensen, who marks it forwards. He's given it to Lucas Rapinoe out wide.
Group. That was a delicious cross by Boheta. That's more like it from Boheta. That's a foul. How is that their foul?
Yeah, that's pathetic refereeing. Absolutely.
That was a great ball from Boheta.
I can't believe the ref's given that there, by the way. Absolutely ridiculous. Rosanna Stone. Good to see you, Rosanna. She says, come on, you yellows. Absolutely agreed. Show-X Datrill says, come on, Norwich. Absolutely love that type.
Everyone's asking, where's the magic trick, Chris?
The magic trick. You know what? The magic trick is going to come out now.
Okay, so this is because Chris headbutted his lampshade.
Right. Jack, I'm gonna leave the stream and then I'm gonna come back. Okay.
Okay, cool.
1 moment.
Okay. So for the people that don't know, when we scored the winner against Rotherham, Chris headbutted his lampshade accidentally, and he's broken the fitting. So it's not just the light bulb, but it's the fitting as well. So he can't fix it. So my auntie, who watches these live streams, has come up with a solution. Chris might miss a goal here. Timo Pukki tries to cross it. It doesn't. Here we go. Right, here he is. Hey! So there we go. That's nice, mate.
Oh yes, oh yes. Well, you know, little gift from the fantastic Welsh aunt of yours, Jack. Absolutely love to see that. It's popping off now. It really is popping off. Welcome to the TNC Watchalong. The floodlights are on at the Riverside Stadium, and this is going off. This stinks of a last-minute winner. Let's go, boys. Here we go.
Paul's got one of them for his night fishing, which is great.
Wow. Let's see that.
And also, everyone was asking for me to go back on the left. I think people are very superstitious. We've always been me on the left, Chris on the right. Not our political views, of course, just the way in which we're on the screen. But hopefully that light helps to shine some light on 3 points for Norwich City. Still 0-0. Norwich looking better in this second half. Still not convincing. But let's not forget, Middlesbrough scored a penalty, but it was disallowed, which was brilliant.
Yeah, no, I still can't believe how lucky we've been there. I really can't. Stoke now 4-2 up against Huddersfield in other news. Right, here we go. Let's go and win this. Lucas Rupp controls the ball well in midfield, plays it into Magic Marco. He turns, he flicks it onto Emi, and it's easily cleared by Middlesbrough. Goodness gracious me.
It's been a topsy-turvy 10 minutes for us, Chris. I mean, my Wi-Fi was down, and then I was back in and going to the loo. You've got your hat, which is great.
Yeah,
it's been an interesting few minutes.
Absolutely. For those of you that are wondering, this actually as well is one of those hats where, look, there you go. You can have the light on, you can have the light off. This isn't even a sponsored promo, by the way. Maybe I need to reach out to the company.
Yeah, no, definitely. Middlesbrough pinned back here. Free kick for Norwich. We look a bit more lively, and we are starting to play our game.
Welcome along to the TNC Watch Along. I'm wearing a fishing hat.
What's everyone having for dinner? Because Chambers has said pizza for dinner. I'm always interested with this.
Really, is this game that bad? 64 minutes, 40 seconds on the timestamp. Magic Marco on the edge of the box. Emi Buendia now. I tell you what, Jack, this is building. We're building something here now.
Oh, God, we're building something quite special at the moment. Go on,
Emi. Oh, well won there from Magic. Oh, Johnny Howson doing what Johnny Howson does there. Wow, Jack, he's been at the watch along from the minute.
Shrimps.
He says shrimps for dinner. Wow.
Not prawns.
Absolutely love that. There's all sorts of dinner shouts here. Ryan's having a Chinese takeaway. Radio Floyd has got hot dogs. Simon says pizza for the win.
Look at that moustache.
Bloody hell. That is phenomenal. I love the look there.
Wow.
Goatee, fisherman's beard, slash, that the gentleman's frill,
Yeah.
mohawk as well. Simon Collette, 10 out of 10 for you, my friend. Welcome along to the TNC Watchalong. Cheesy geezer. He's not having his cheese board tonight. He's having steak and chips.
It's probably cheese board for afters, is it?
Yeah, probably as always. James, wow.
Sushi.
Someone's up market.
Yeah.
Someone's having an Indian pizza.
Classic.
Pizza. Oh, there's loads of people having pizza. I absolutely love to see that.
Carbonara, Harley. Is that homemade carbonara or a shop bought one? Either way, fairly decent. Oh, look at this. Gollins Vlogs. Doner meat and cheese pizza from Canary. Top class. That sounds filthy, but equally majestic. God, that is an absolute heart attack on a plate, that isn't it? Doner meat and cheese. Jesus.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Taylor having something out of Delia's cookbook. Go on, Taylor. That's brilliant. Oh, here's Auntie Kay. Hey, Auntie Kay. Jack, what about your hat? My hat is in the car. I wore it this morning. So it has been worn. Also, my light bulb does work. So that's an added bonus. Timu Pukki trying to get the ball, loses the ball. Middlesbrough can break here. Wow, brilliant from Spence down the right-hand side.
This game is woeful.
Yeah, it's not great, but we do now have 800 viewers. So we need... Oh, Middlesbrough chance. Oh, no.
Out.
Shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Oh. Bloody hell. I've got a funny feeling people are turning up for the hat. What can
Chris,
I say?
would you take a point?
Would I take a point? No, we're going to win this.
Do you think?
Yeah, we're going to win this, mate. 100%.
If you offered me a point now, I'd probably take it. Point away from home, win your home games.
No.
You're laughing.
No. We'll win this.
Look at this. Paul Davis, barbecue ribs and Hasselback potatoes with salad. That is a stunning combination.
Wow. Hello, girls. Someone's got some investment.
Luke, where was it? Luke Callaghan is going to corner for Middlesbrough, cleared by someone. Going to hit the order on takeaway as soon as Pukki nets the winner in the 93rd minute. Love that, Luke. Middlesbrough with some real pressure here, actually. Crossed it again. Oh, that's a chance. That's a chance.
That's a big chance.
He's already scored a penalty, was disallowed. That's another big chance, but he blazes it into the stands.
Nathan Barker says, Chris, my missus thinks you sound like Phil Schofield. Can you say welcome to the cube? Okay. Welcome to the cube.
Philip Schofield.
Oh, what a boy. Top boy, by the way. Absolute top man.
Have you been watching I'm a Celeb?
Yeah, unfortunately. What else?
I love I'm a Celeb.
Yeah, you look like you love I'm a Celeb. Here we go. Middlesbrough playing with us on the edge of the box as always. Jacob Sorensen really does well to intercept there. Plays the ball out again. Middlesbrough. Jack, oh God, I need some positivity.
Yeah, give us some. I love this comment. I don't know how this works. Goal: Wickham 0, Brentford 0. Maybe it was like the goal in this game that was a goal but wasn't a goal. 708. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers, people. If you're new to the channel, then hit subscribe, please.
Yeah, absolutely, love to see that. Don't forget. If you tweet your TNC setup with me with my flashlight on, we will retweet all of them as a thank you for your support. Love to see.
Can we have some positivity in the comments? Because me and Chris are waning slightly. I mean, we've pulled out the hat. I tell you what. I don't know how my mum let me forget this. I was at home a couple of weeks ago and put in my bag to bring back the Aston Villa hat. The famous Aston Villa hat.
Mate. How did you forget that? That's like
I could have worn it.
I tell you what, if we win today, I'm going to have to wear this hat every week, aren't I?
That's so annoying.
Absolutely. Rob says, any plans for hitting 20k, Jack? 24 hours, John?
Oh, that's a shout, actually. We could do that for 24,000 subscribers.
Oh dear, absolutely love to see it. Tom says HMS pissed the league. I don't think she's sailing well at the moment, in all honesty.
No, she's not sinking, but she's not sailing properly.
Yeah, goodness gracious me.
Come on, Norwich. Just do something. Just do something.
Yeah, just something entertaining would be nice because this has been really boring.
Oh, sugar.
Oh my God, Tim. Oof.
Timmy Krul pulling out the little cut back there.
Why not? You know, when you're as good as Tim Krul, why not?
Right, let's go, boys. Come on. Go on, Lucas. Drive. Timu. Go on, Timu. No, that is Timu. Handball. No. Poeta, do something. Go on, you Polish beauty.
Yeah, go on.
Wrong way, Poem as well.
Wrap your foot round it, son. Where's your right peg?
If people are tuning in right now and they're seeing us, you with your fisherman's hat. Oh, that's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Penalty. Get in there. That's a pen.
Come on.
Get in there. Right. Come on, boys. This is it.
Max Aaron's wonderful run. They couldn't stop him, so they chopped him down. It's a clear penalty. It will be who will it be taking it? Pookie? Right. Come on, Norwich. Come on.
I'm getting Darude Sandstorm ready for the winner here.
No, copyright.
Oh, mate, come on.
Don't get us taken down. Right, don't refresh the comments because we're a little bit behind. Pookie to take the penalty. There's already been a penalty in this for Middlesbrough. It was scored. It was disallowed due to a double kick. Can Pookie make it count? He scored for Finland in the week. Can he score for Norwich City here? Pookie Bettinelli in the 71st minute. Pookie steps up.
Go on, Timu.
And scores! Get in there!
Yes, get in there!
Pookie.
Get in there, the boys. 1-0. Timu Pookie does what he does best.
Can someone let me know in the comments if you can legally change nationality? Because I want to become Finnish.
Get in there. Timu Pookie does what he does best. 1-0 at the Riverside to the mighty Yellows.
I hate to say I told you so, but Norwich City are better with Pookie.
She says, Timu Pookie, baby. Timu Pookie. Whoa.
It's the hat. Auntie K, it's the hat.
Yeah, it is the hat. I tell you what, I'm going to have to keep this on for the rest of the game because it's brought the luck, this hat. And who knows, if we go on to win this game 2-3, 4-5-0, then the hat's going to have to come out next week as well. Ryan said Timu Pookie. I love that.
Becky, is this the marriage off?
This could be the marriage cancelled. The fiance is in on YouTube.
Brilliant.
She's not happy with the hat. But look, when Auntie K delivers, you've got to deliver. And Will knows that Pookie delivers week in, week out. Declan says get in there. Absolutely love that. Jody says get in, Pookie.
Is there a chance that Norwich can go top today? I think there is, because Reading have lost.
Is there? Goodness gracious me! This is gone to all sorts of.
Watford are winning. I think if we, I don't know the goal difference.
Colin says the hat is a good omen.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely have to.
Norwich
agree.
Currently second in the division.
That. Matt is currently kissing his dog. He says, "Come on."
Oh, is that a cockapoo? That's wonderful.
Love to see that, Matt.
Oh, I tell you what. Is there a chance? No, there's not a chance.
Absolutely love that. Theo says we need another goal. Cool, blimey, all right, Theo.
No, I don't want another goal, Theo. I've got money on 1-0. So.
Oh, come on, Jack.
No, 1-0, happy days.
I want another one. Come on, the boys. Let's win this.
Quem as well, you man bun, lovely man. He's dancing past them.
Oh, he breezes past them here like
buen dia.
Like a prime Pele. Jacob Sorensen there wins the ball from the Middlesbrough player in their box. I tell you what, Jack, this Norwich team have got heart. This Norwich team have got soul. This Norwich team have got spirit. We've done it again. 1-0 when we've not had that much ball. What are you laughing at?
Just you going on an impassioned rant with that silly hat on. Great.
Why not? When you're in lockdown 2, you've got to entertain.
Oh, brilliant. Matt, I'm going to bring this bit back up. Matt with the cockapoo called Thor, soon to be renamed Pookie. Pookie the dog. Love. boost.
Yeah, absolutely love that. Welcome along to the TNC Watch Along. For anyone that's just joined, there's 874 of you now. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you tag your mates, share them, let them know that I'm wearing a stupid fisherman's hat with a light on. This is what we do for views these days on Talk Norwich City. Welcome to...
No, it's not for views. It's so you can see.
It's pitch black in here, mate. So I've got to do what I've got to do, haven't I?
Yeah.
Wow, there's a comment here. More soul than Barry's fish. Ooh, I'm not sure I could go that far, but that is a cracking comment. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Ryan Fox says, E-I-E-I-E-I-O, up the Football League.
I think that's one of my favourite chants to sing on a terrace. Just that, like, that first E-I-E-I is like, it's like your rib cage open. It's beautiful.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I quite
just let me know, anyone in the comments who needs a ticket to HMS Pistol League. I'll be sending them out.
Amy's got some intel. She's getting an A in maths. She says, need another goal to be top of the league. Well, there you go.
Norwich are knocking about like 70s Brazil here. This is glorious.
70s Brazil.
Yeah.
Well, they're good in the 70s, yeah?
Oh, I think probably.
Probably, yeah. I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Fred Snell, long-term passionate TNC viewer. He says, I utterly fucking love watching my team in the championship. Fred, I share your passion into that. I cheers to you. Welcome along.
Yeah, I've unfortunately, all I've got now is a coffee cup with an apple core in, so I'm limited on my beverage consumption. But if Norwich win, it'll be fine.
Go and get a beer. You're going to need one.
I haven't got any beer. I've got some wine, but I think wine at the moment would be a dangerous thing. I haven't eaten too much today. No. Tim Krul, good save. I tell you what, we've rode our luck in this game.
Get your wine out. I'm not having this. You need to pour yourself a glass on camera as well. Go on. Go and get the wine. Go and get the wine. Jack,
okay, we need Okay.
Go and get the wine.
I'm just worried if people join and just see you on your own with a hat on.
Right. If someone comments, just tell them, just fill them in. Jack's off to get the bottle. Bring the whole bottle. You're going to need it because we're going to party the night away tonight after
Okay.
winning this game of football. Joe says, loving the watch along. Welcome, Joe. Really appreciate it. Ethan Wood says, time check, 77 minutes, 37 seconds. Indeed. Simon says, can the season finish now? I wish. Stop the count, Donald Trump would say. Middlesbrough's number 9, bringing the ball forwards in midfield now. Middlesbrough having a good spell of possession, which is worrying for Norwich City. They bring it into the box, playing it about nicely, to be fair to them here. Still got the ball. Calls for offside. The ref's not giving it. PP breaks forwards now. And he's dismantled. That's, oh, God. This game is scrappy. Here we go. Let's see if Jack's got his bottle of wine or not. Let's see. Here he is. Middlesbrough. Oh, Tim Krul, easy save. Absolutely love that indeed.
I'm back.
Wow, James. He's saying we're top of the league. Are we top of the league? Oh, wow, there's loads of you. We are top. We are top.
Have Watford just conceded?
We're top.
Cheers to that, people.
We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league.
I'll tell you what, if anyone wants a wine recommendation, this is from Lidl. It's £3.79 and it's actually glorious. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Is that a horse or a zebra?
I think it's a goat. It's Timu. Oh, another super chat as well. That's very kind.
Oh, is there? Get that up on screen, Jack.
Oh, I've seen it at the top, or have you already done it?
No, I haven't seen it. I've not clicked on it either. How do you do that?
Here we go. Anderson. Top banter, prawns, turtles, Chris's hat. It's all there. Come on, you yellows. Look, we've said it before. You don't get it anywhere else.
Wow.
You don't get it anywhere else, people.
Love that. Jack, can you see me okay? Because Oscar Thorpe says I've got to sort my Wi-Fi.
No, it's all right now. You're all right, mate.
All right, good. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Loads of you saying we're top. Thank you very much. We love to see that. Norwich are top of the league. Jack's got a glass of wine. I'm downing the rest of this beer.
The mayor's coming on. My bet's winning.
The mayor is coming on for Emmy Buendia.
Now my mum's saying I need to get some nibbles. There's only so many times I can get up. I can't go and get... I've got some peanuts through there, but I can't go and get them again.
Just, if you're watching at home now, wherever you are in the world, get your alcoholic beverage out, crack it open. Love to see
Buendia's off. McLean's on. 840 of you in. Get on the 19 Crimes. I love 19 Crimes. Jam Shed is the worst wine I've ever consumed, Cheesy.
Wow.
That's awful from you. Jam Shed is a shocker.
Wow, goodness me. Dubai Canary, who's watching probably at the top of the Burj Khalifa at the moment. He says timestamp, or she, is 80 minutes and 33 seconds.
Go on, do another goal, Norwich. Pookie, I swear, if you score another, I'm moving to Finland. Go on. Oh, no.
Give it.
Something.
Oh,
that's a horrible challenge.
No, it's not. It's not. It's a good challenge. It's meaty though. And Kenny, who's just on, is not looking good here.
Pookie is so good, man. Like,
he slows the ball down. Yeah, I have to agree, Jack. You know what? I'm going to eat my words, and I'm going to say that I'm wrong. Team Pookie's come on. He's opened up space for us to play. He's done incredibly well today. He really does.
You know what I love to see? Like Christopher Rayner, he's got a bottle of Pinot Noir a bit later on. We've got
open it up now. Crack it open now. Why not?
Someone saying Will McGregor, Rioja for Will. I'm going to skip over the comment that says Ipswich have just equalised. No negativity in here, please. But yeah, look, everyone's having a great time, whether it's wine, beer, hot chocolate, coffee.
Love that.
Get your nibbles out. Norwich are top of the league. We're going up.
Yeah, why not?
Always back 1-0 against Middlesbrough.
Yeah, 100%, mate. I tell you what, this hat has brought luck. Like it or loathe it, it's brought the luck.
Mate, the Welsh bring luck. It's as simple as that.
Long live them as well.
Harry, this is very wise. If you're only 13, mate, don't stick to the J2Os are great. The orange and passion fruit J2Os, as good as a Pinot Noir may be, stick 100%. To the J2Os.
Yeah, don't drink and view.
Not when you're 13, mate. No,
absolutely. Eric 97's going in hard tonight. He's cracked open a bottle of water. Goodness gracious,
great stuff. Chaz Tats, good to see you. I tell you what, when I watch Norwich win, I could. This is my happiest. I'm so happy.
Jacob Sorensen's making me happy. He's just put a ball into the box. It's caused problems for Middlesbrough. It's fallen back out to Lucas Rupp there. Oh no,
I'd hate to be a Middlesbrough fan.
Yeah, indeed. And Ben Alpers says, turn the hat back on, Chris. Ben, because we're winning on top of the league, your wish.
Hey, there we go. Great to see it. The hat's on.
We are top of the league, so we are top of the league. We are.
Neil Warnock looks as sad as I would be if I was managing Middlesbrough.
Did you just see what he said? He just went, fucking come on then.
I saw in his press conference that he was nearly on last year's I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah, I love that. Absolutely love that.
Thanks to the 862 of you on here. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do watch-alongs for every single Norwich City game. You can learn about shrimps, prawns, wine, luminous hats, and we always win.
Why not? Absolutely love to see it. Love to see it. All sorts of TNC setups coming in.
Go on, Poem as well. God, he's quick. That's got. Yeah. How on earth is that a Middlesbrough foul? How is that theirs? I agree. Harry, he's on the J2Os and he's wanting to get TNT to 20k. Completely agree. Look, there's 870 of you in here. I assume most of you have already subscribed. We're 100 subs away from 20k. So can we just do it?
Yeah, let's get there tonight. Let's get there tonight. Come on, I'm wearing a bloody fisherman's hat with a light on the front. Goodness gracious me, cheesy geezer. Neil Warnock, look as worn as Jack's toilet flush.
Very good, cheesy. Very good.
Yeah, that's good. Cheesy geezer's absolutely had you there. Here we go, Mr. Smooth Cheese. I'm drunk. Late goals. Love that. Absolutely love it. Welcome, Tom. Donald Trump banter there. He says, "Stop the count." I agree. Stop the count, indeed.
Don't end the stream till 20k. Gollins, mate, I'd love to do it. What are we on? I think we've got 100. Who remembers Jack's orange coat? I've still got that coat.
Yeah, just absolute shocker from you, by the way.
That's a class coat.
No, it's all right, to be fair. Jack has got a shrimp out.
Get your shrimps out for the girls. Or is it a prawn? Is that a prawn?
I have to say, it's been a dross game, but Norwich City here have won a penalty and have taken their chance really, really nicely, which is great.
Yeah, and let's not forget, Middlesbrough have scored in this game as well.
Mm.
That's such a weird rule, isn't it?
Yeah, it's strange. It is really strange. Really strange.
I guess what it's meaning people can't do is like pass it to themselves, essentially, isn't it? But it's very unlucky, like very unlucky. Howson from range.
Well out.
Oh shit! Clear. Well done, Grant Slabhead Hanley there. This is going to be a really nervy last few minutes. Tim Krul, brilliant.
Absolutely love that. Oh, here we go. Callum Carson's arguably with the comment of the day: title-winning teams grind results. Callum, you talk sense, my friend, and I could not agree more. This is a title-winning team performance from Norwich City today. We've not looked at our best. We've not put enough shots on target. The midfield have been missing for most parts, to be brutally honest with you. Yet we won a penalty, and Teemu Pukki does what he does best, and he puts the ball in the back of the net. Jacob Sorensen has played it into absolutely no one there.
Come on, boys. Nothing silly now. Come on, boys.
Why are we not?
Oh, God, right. Penalty for Kings Lynn. Let's not forget the Kings Lynn boys have progressed further in the FA Cup than Ipswich Town this season.
Yeah, absolutely, indeed. Dad says the hat is a shocker.
Brilliant. It brings luck.
It brings luck, Dad. And when you know, why
get
not
into them? Don't let them run like that.
Come on, get to him.
Hanley is everywhere. That man is like a rash, just covering Middlesbrough.
He is an absolute man mountain. Lana Road says Ipswich in the bin. Yeah, couldn't agree. Get them in there. Goodness gracious me. I'm not sure what that means, Rob. Who else is sending it if we win? Not sure what that means, but I love it. Ryan says, Delia, book the open top bus parade. Yeah, why not? You know what? I don't want an open top bus parade this season. I want them to get on the Norfolk Broads. Yeah. You know that massive Broads boat that they've got?
Yeah.
I want an open top boat.
The one that's parked up at, is it Horning?
It's parked up everywhere. You know, it's here, there, and everywhere. I'm sure my dad will give me some insight into that.
Yeah.
Let's get the boys on a boat, an open top boat. Get the fans on boats. Why not?
We can just line the riverbanks.
And then we can get Triple B, Big Bad Barry, to fish off the back of it.
Yeah, responsible fishing, of course. Right, 87 minutes and 55 seconds. Norwich winning 1-0 thanks to a Teemu Pukki penalty. Thank you to everyone. 900 of you in this stream today. Hit subscribe on YouTube. If you don't, an eternity of bad luck will be with you. So you don't want that. Hit subscribe. Come on, boys. 2 more minutes of normal time.
Yeah, absolutely love that. There's been a super chat coming from Sufi. Blimey, the beer's
got right, Sufi.
Sufi, yeah. Sorry, I went a bit narfic there. Sophie, thank you so much for your £5 donation.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it. You've brightened up my day by commenting. Thank you very much, and we really appreciate the support from all of you. We really do. Welcome to the Norwich City Watchalong. 900 of you now. I'm wearing a fishing hat with a light on. I'm going to turn it off now. Yep. Until the 3 points are in the bag. Okay. Yeah. A minute left of normal time here. Teemu Pukki's goal. I love Teemu Pukki. Like, he's made such a difference. Such a difference. Yeah, no, he has. I have to say he has. And I'm not anti-Pukki. I'm pro Hugill. I think he's a great player and is massively underrated for sure. Show-X-Trill says, go on, Hanley. 100, 100, 100, 100. Welcome along to the watch along once again. Sophie's given us a couple of love hearts for the shout out. Sophie, we love you too. Jack wants a timestamp. 89 minutes, 24 seconds. There's been a very precise 79p donation from GCFR. Harry, thank you very much.
Harry's on the J2O, so thank you for your donation.
Yeah. Really appreciate it. That's the price of a J2O, isn't it, Jack? So that's a very, very generous donation. Yeah, thank you very much. Massively. Really appreciate that indeed. Wow. Tina, I'm drunk on ale. Not sure what that means. Ale, maybe? Love it, though.
So drunk that she can't spell ale. Brilliant.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
I'm drunk on the thought of promotion right now.
Wow, Christian Hubbard. He's donated already today to the TNC pot. He's putting
Just
another.
keep this out, boys. Keep this out, Jakob Sorensen. God, I love Scandinavians.
Do you? Why is that?
Well,
Why do you?
Great. They're great, aren't they?
Right. Okay. Yeah, they are great. Christian, thank you so much, my friend, for the tenner. We really appreciate it.
Mate, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I really do.
This has been, if we win this is the most scrappy win ever.
Philip says he's going up, up, up. Absolutely love that. Paul, it's the league boat parade. Look at that profile picture, by the way. Paul is absolutely on one now. He's probably cracked open the gin. He's got a dog there in a life jacket.
As well.
Why not indeed? Wow.
Right, we're into 5 minutes at a time here.
Hotter Mester from Portugal himself. I remember you, my friend. He says, come on, referee, blow that shit. I love that. Why not indeed? Mr. Radio Floyd says, Tete to score. Blimey. Yes, please. I'll have some of that. 100%. Nathan says, woke up this morning feeling fine, and you're drinking a beer, so I'll drink my beer to that. Cheers, Nathan. Welcome to the TNT Watch.
I've got promotion on my mind. Well and truly.
Love that. Right now, Jack, let's talk about this game. Wow, Tete and Zimmerman both on now.
Yeah, Tete making his first minutes of the season.
Park it there. Let's cheers to that. Virtual cheers, Jack, to Tete.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
So who are we taking off? Pohetta's coming off, and who's that? Stiepermann. Yeah. So we've just basically gone uber defensive. That's what we've done.
Yeah, absolutely, indeed. So it's great to see so many of you in the stream. Thank you and welcome along. Norwich City, hopefully about to wrap up 3 huge away points. Richard, thank you
Thanks so much, Richard. Thanks again, guys. Starting to love this season with these watch-alongs. Me too, my friend. I love doing them. Me and Chris both love doing them. We love it when Norwich City win. We love it when all of you are enjoying it. It's just such a joyful time to be a Norwich City fan. This is a great little comment from Luke. At the UEA, studying for Scandinavian Vikings in East Anglia back in the day, just as we've got our own pissing the league today in 2020. Come aboard. Look, what I love for the Scandies in the comments right now. I know Finnish viewers, so hello. Although Finland isn't necessarily Scandinavia, is it? I don't think. But Denmark certainly is.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Bit of geography knowledge there.
I don't think it is.
Absolutely love that. Absolutely love it. Norwich City here playing really well. You know, they're ironing this game out. Christoph Zimmermann now, the 120 kg bench presser himself. Mari Vrancic now making an appearance. Jakob Sorensen off. But I tell you what, Jack, Jakob Sorensen again. What a performance.
Really mature. Probably his most mature. I've had a while.
I agree with that, mate. Mature performance from him. You know, come on. You know, Warnock looks so pissed off, which we love to see. Jakob Sorensen's done a cracking job today. Absolutely cracking job. So impressed with Jakob. This
has been like hardly a vintage Norwich City performance, but if we win this, it's a massive win. It really is. Oh, yes. Pookie. Oh. Ooh. And Pookie, like, just give him a knighthood now because he's been in Finland all week.
Yeah.
He scored goals there. He comes back. He's too tired to make the starting lineup. And then Farke's like, Teamy, we need you, fella. And he's come on and he tapped his penalty away. Like, what an absolute hero.
Absolutely love this from Nathan with his beer. I'm gonna cheers for that again and drink to that as well.
Yeah. Thoughts, Etty Smith, what a legend.
Absolute legend. 3 points for Etty. Could not agree more with that, Nathan. Our thoughts with the Smith family, as always. Paul says Gunny's on Radio Norfolk. Didn't know that, actually. Good old Gunny. If you want to listen to Brian Gunn's story, make sure you watch the latest Talk Norwich City Watch-Along.
Here you go. Sansi, Finland is not Scandinavia, it's Nordic. Again, more educational knowledge here on TNC. 25 seconds left of this game. A big thank you to GB Peng for the £1 super chat. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it, GB Peng. Love the profile picture. That's as good as it gets in terms of profile pictures. Thank you so much. Right, we're into the last 5 seconds. Surely the ref has to blow up in a minute. Well, not a minute. Now. Literally now. and it will be another monumental win in the Championship for Norwich City. We've got the ball back. Just keep
Come on, boys. Come on.
Go long.
Hoof it. Buff it up, Ben.
It's got to be it, ref.
Blow the fucking whistle.
Has to be it.
Blow your whistle. Stop the count.
Right, back to Timmy Krul. That's got to be it. Have Norwich City won another game?
Go on.
We've done it.
Have we?
No, he's still. Where's
the Tim Krul is such a shit house. I love Tim Krul so much.
We're 6 minutes into stoppage time. There's only been 5. Come on, ref.
Why not? Blow your whistle for God's sake.
Come on.
Why is he not blowing his whistle? Fucking hell, ref.
We're 6 minutes into stoppage time. There was only 5 given.
What's he doing?
Oh, we're taking the piss now, though.
Oh,
there we go.
Is it? Is it it?
Has to be it. No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Get in there.
This morning, feeling fine. I've got promotion on my mind. Fuckers.
PNC for life with the 199 super chat.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, the boys.
Tells me I'm into something good.
And look at all them greens on the bets. Go on the nudge.
Oh, we love that. TNC Watchalong. The fisherman hat is on. Susanna's chucked in a tenner. Thanks so much. We really appreciate your support.
Susanna, my hero.
Really appreciate that. And I hope that Colin is cooking you up a fantastic dinner.
What's he cooking, Susanna?
Let us know.
I'm gonna put a quid on lasagna.
Oh wow. Goodness gracious me. Paul says, get in. Gollins Vlogs HD says, on the ball, City.
And by the way, let's just have a moment. Norwich City are top of the league. How good does that sound? We're top of the league.
We are top of the league. Love that. Absolutely love that. So many here. Callum's just dropped in a W. Absolutely love that. David Hughes, boom. 3 points for the boys. Fabulous results, says Stuart Sayer of Upthinkers. Fantastic business, fantastic man, just like Timu Pookie. Thanks for the comment, really appreciate it.
Norwich City take the W every week. And
you what?
Take the W.
You're joking me. Alan, anyway, let's swiftly move on. Jack still's not here, hasn't realised what he said there. Alan says 3 clean sheets in a row. Alan, thank you very much. Love that. Patrick Nelson says another good win, OTBC. Luke says never in doubt. Nick says we are top of the league. Ryan says never in doubt. Joe says promotion. I agree. Show-X-Datrill says lol. Absolutely love that.
That's such a good win. Like
it's massive.
It was right. Let's have a quick look. 60% possession. The second half performance was so much better. And you know what? Credit to Daniel Farker today. Don't think the starting line wasn't wrong, but it wasn't effective. Middlesbrough's game plan was slightly different to what he was expecting. Then bang, hit them with Pookie. Bang, hit them with Kenny McLean. Bang, hit them with 3 points. Hello, Championship superiority.
Love that. Sanzi32 says Pookie party. Jack says we are top of the league. Joe's buzzing. He's probably just opened a J2O. He says,
look at that on the drums.
He says, get in there. I tell you what, I'll be drumming tonight because Norwich City have won the 3 points.
Wow.
Swiftly moving on. Goodness gracious me, the comments are going off. Jack. Let's be serious now. The light's coming off. Let's talk about that performance from Norwich City today, start to finish.
Just switching the light off doesn't make that any less. Mental.
Lockdown 2, the hat's on, the boys have won, the beer is flowing. Couldn't agree more. We're top of the league. Absolutely, it's going.
Andrew, look. We don't live in the same place, but I can smell it as well. I can smell promotion. Like it's coming in quite quickly now. It's a real whiff.
Oh yeah, lovely promotion.
Yeah,
absolutely love it. Jack, I want to do player ratings today, but before we do player ratings, just give me a 1-sentence summary of that game today.
Champions.
That's one word, but I'll take it. I'll say shit, but we did it.
That doesn't count.
Let me know your 1-sentence summary.
Oh, 1 sentence. Sorry, I thought you said one word.
Isaac says AJT will be fuming. What did AJT say, Jack? Do you remember what he said?
It was like,
What did he say?
Some nonsensical
He said
stupidity.
He said something ridiculous, didn't he? Poor old AJT. He'll be desperately sad tonight, which we love to see. So many great comments coming in. We can't get through them all. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support. 726 of you in the house now. Thank you very much.
Mike, who of course sits next to us. Our season ticket seat sits next to the top of the league without even hitting our stride yet this season. With grinding out results at the moment, it's only a matter of time before the team clicks properly and we start taking teams apart. Mike, that's why we love you. Positivity oozes out of you, my friend. Norwich City at the top of the table, and we're not even out of like second gear, probably. We've got 6 gears. Like we're a 6-gear diesel 4-litre engine, and we're doing what 30 at the moment. We're just cruising through the village, like just taking in the scenery. Neil Warnock, see ya, nice to know you. You know, Graham Potter. No, not Potter. Who manages Swansea now? Don't know. They lost to us anyway. It's irrelevant. Norwich City are top of the table, and we will embrace this for all we've got.
We will. Mr. Radio Floyd, who's been all over the comments today, says winning and watch-alongs. That's what we love to see. Absolutely love it. Charlie Summers has clearly just joined. He says, what's on my head? I'll tell you what's on my head. The hat that Daniel Farker will be wearing at the stern of HMS Piss the League is what I'm wearing, my friend. Jack, on a serious note, let's do player ratings. Let's start from Tim Krul.
10.
Yeah, 10 for me.
Perfect performance.
Clean sheet. Can't argue that. Max
and managed to not save the penalty, but with his mind games, held Tavernier to kick it twice so it doesn't count.
Yeah, love that. And I agree entirely. Max Aarons, please.
10.
I would
won the penalty.
Yeah, he did, but I would say 9 because Max, unfortunately, I don't think Max was able to drive the ball forwards as much as he normally would today. That's not necessarily his fault, by the way, but I don't think it was a 10 out of 10 performance. I'll give him a 9. Ben Gibson.
Gave the penalty away very clumsily.
Yeah.
7.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, no, but look, that's because his performances have been so good this season. One small mistake is enough to bring that rating down slightly, and it could have been costly.
It's a solid 8 from me. Yes, he gave away the penalty, but Ben Gibson gets an 8 from me. Moving on to Slabhead Grant Hanley. Let's quickly get some comments up. Cheryl Peel says yellows. Absolutely love that. Richard just says Lucas Rupp. Love that. Whatever you mean. Absolutely love that. David says cool, King Cruel. Buendia was great today, says David. Jack, Grant Hanley, what's your rating?
12. Mate, he was monumental. Like the magnet, like the football just sticks to his head.
He was an animal today.
Yeah.
Absolute Scottish animal. Like a deer bounding through a Scottish Highlands. Like absolutely phenomenal today.
You know when deers go head to head and like fight each other?
Oh, I mean, he killed the other deer straight away.
He got his horns out and was butting other deers out of the way today.
Horny, some may say. Let's move on to the other side. Jacob Sorensen, Jack.
10.
25 from me.
It was on a serious with Jakob Sorensen, right? Not only is he really good at football, he's very mature. Like he's not a left back, yet his positioning was so good today.
Yeah, it was indeed. Right, okay, yeah, no, Jakob Sorensen, monumental performance. Still covering, but doing it so bloody well, by the way.
He's a cover teacher, but a really good cover teacher.
Yeah. He just loves it. He absolutely loves it. Moving into midfield now, Jack. Ollie Skip.
Didn't notice too much from Skip today, but maybe that's a good thing. I thought the midfield was vacant in the first half. That worried me.
Yes.
The first half performance was poor. The second half was better. I'll give Skip a 7.
Oh, harsh. 8 from me. Moving on now. We're not going to do subs, by the way. Let's move in.
No, because Pookie was a sub.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough. Go on then. Alex Tete, what do you rate him, mate?
10. Brilliant cameo.
Yeah.
One of the game.
Love that. Jesus Christ. Marco Stiepermann.
Oh, wasn't his best game. But look.
7.
Yeah, I think 7's fair. I still think we look far better when he's in the team.
Yeah, absolutely love that. As someone's ripping the piss out of us here, Luke says, on a serious note now, and go in with the 12 out of 10 killing and do it. Luke, welcome to the TNT Question. 619 of you in here enjoying the real insightful analysis by Jack and Chris Reed. Emi Buendia.
Well, Neil, I tell you what, with 70 subs from 20k.
Mate, get them.
Can we just get it done like Norwich did today?
Just subscribe to us on YouTube, for God's sake, because I'm bored of Jack banging on.
Get it done.
For me, Emi Buendia, I'm going to say 7. I'm going to agree with David Berman. I'm going to say 7 with him.
Is that Bloody Mary David's got in his hand there? Whatever it is, he's loving life, isn't it? I'm going to give Buendia an 8. There was moments of real magic in there. And I think, wasn't he the one that threaded the pass to Aarons to win the penalty? I think. Might have got that wrong. Can't really remember.
Who are we missing in midfield?
Jez Holt, great to see you. Look at that beautiful man with them lovely sunglasses. Love the Hanley 12. Look, Hanley's an absolute monumental man.
Yeah, absolutely love that.
Who are we missing?
Give Jez a 12 long as well. Lucas Rupp, for me, 8. Very solid performance. Slightly disappointing in the first half with the rest of the midfield. Disclaimer. So I'll give him an 8. Okay.
Next. No, I love Lucas. Probably a 5. I'm joking. I'll give Lucas an 8 as well. Again, I said the game would be won or lost in the midfield today, and we won. So that therefore means the midfield won.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we rate Chaz Tats out of 10?
Well, I mean, it looks like a solid beer there, so I'm going to give Chaz Tats a 12 out of 10. He says, look forward to these every week, boys. You need a bit of luck to win this league today. But I love the fact that everyone's talking about, we go top, and everyone's like, we're winning the league.
Well, we are, aren't we?
Yeah, why not? Why not talk it into existence? And that is what
manifestation.
When do we build the cruel statue? Chaz Tats, I reckon they've already commissioned it about a couple of weeks ago, and it's going to be out the front of the Jeffrey Watling stand, and I cannot wait to see it.
I imagine the planning permission has been put in, and the mayor of Norwich, Kenny McLean, has passed it through. Little sly one through the red tape.
It'll be a statue of him and his water bottle as well, won't it?
Yeah,
without a shadow of a doubt.
Brilliant.
Jack, Jordan Hugill rating.
I don't want to be harsh on Jordan. I don't think anyone was particularly good first half. I think the performance in general was lackluster. I think Jordan struggled in general this season, and I don't think that's necessarily his fault. And you can't be too disappointed to be kept out of the side by Teemu Pukki. Like, Teemu Pukki is an elite level footballer, right? He just scores goals. He was born to score goals.
Yeah, I love that.
And if he's not like the king of Finland within the next few months, I think they've got serious problems.
Yes, indeed.
But
indeed.
Look, Jordan didn't do anything wrong today, I don't think. He just didn't do anything right either. So I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I would agree, actually, funnily enough. Jordan Hugill, 7. Wasn't effective, but didn't really get enough of the ball to be effective. Yeah. Tom, Jordan Hugh goals.
Nice.
I agree. And they will come, believe me. He's going to be a key player for us this season.
Nice.
Jack, Teemu Pukki, rating.
Oh, mate. Like, I cannot speak highly enough of Teemu Pukki. He changed the game, right?
You love him, don't you?
I've loved him since he joined. He's the most natural. And let's think about Teemu, right? He's got a young family at home. He's just been travelling all over the shop for Finland games. He's scoring for his country. He's scoring for his club. He's just got his life sorted. Like, if this world was full of Teemu Pukkis, we'd be in such a better position.
That's what Kate reckons. She says, boom, Pukki.
Kate's bang on there.
Hey, can I just say, I love your hair. It's phenomenal. Like, real volume in that. And I'm being serious, lovely, and thank you very much for the comment. Really appreciate you watching.
Well, volume in the hair, like there's volume in Teemu Pukki's goals. Like there's just lots of it.
For me today, Teemu Pukki, 100 out of 10, 100%. Like The man, everything he touches turns to gold, not just gold, goals. The guy just oozes class. He breezes about the pitch like a Picasso piece. He's just phenomenal. The guy, his confidence is through the roof because of his Finland, his international break. And for me, he's got to start the next game, and I'm so excited for him to do so. He needs to rest up now, get in the ice bath, wrap him up in cotton wool. Hopefully Domagala doesn't whip him too much in training next week. And we have a Teemu Pukki who, by the way, we know what Teemu Pukki does in the championship. All he needs is a little nibble, and the man executes. Those are the player ratings. Jack, next game.
I would, by the way, a quick thank you to F14MinGXX for the £10. That's very kind, my friend. You boys think Hanley looks a completely different player. Grant Hanley is exceptional.
I must admit,
brilliant.
Grant Hanley, for me, is underrated, 100%. And for me, I think Grant Hanley has been one of our players of the season so far, along with Tim Krul, 100%.
The defence is completely rejuvenated. 3 clean sheets in a row. I think the second best defensive record in the whole division. And we are way ahead of where we were in 2018, 2019 when we got promoted from this league. So it's all good stuff. And Grant Hanley is a key component to that.
Thank you very much for that indeed. There was a great comment which
Have we done all of the player ratings? What about Poeta?
No, we didn't do PP, and I think there's a reason why. It was a forgettable performance from PP.
It wasn't Poemaswar Poeta. It was piss poor.
Wow, Jesus, seriously?
Yeah, it was.
I don't think it was that bad, but I'll give it 6 out of 10. You know, he was there. He was getting about. Second half looked a lot better. Like the rest.
Yeah, to be fair, there were a few really nice crosses in there.
David again.
Sorry, Poemaswar. That was uncalled for.
David with his Bloody Mary agrees with me, and I agree with you, David. It's a 6 for me.
Shout out to Gerald. Great comment. Ref was excellent. Had the balls to disallow that penalty. I'm sure AJ of Middlesbrough will be fuming with that, which is delightful. And gave the penalty for Norwich City. Brilliant.
Chumlam with his wolf profile picture. Fox says Plaheta deserves a 7 if Hugo got a 7. Come on, Jack. What's your reaction to
Chumlam? I can't remember what I had for breakfast, let alone what rating I gave Hugo. So don't take it personally.
Oh dear, here we go. Brandon Games 15. If you're a Middlesbrough fan, enjoy. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, Middlesbrough were unlucky.
No,
they
weren't unlucky. It's his own bloody fault for slipping over and double.
But imagine if that was Norwich. You'd be fuming.
I would be livid. I would be ready to rage, and I love it. I love it just as much as the hat giving us 3 points today. Look, going to the next game, Jack. Do you do anything differently? Do you set up different? How do you feel? Who
is the next game? Stoke, isn't it?
Yeah, it's away as well, by the way.
Did Stoke win in the end? Because there was just goals galore in that game, wasn't there? Did they win? 4-3. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. I'd make a few changes. Pukki starts. Hopefully Cantwell's fit and Cantwell starts.
What Cantwell? What over PP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although to be fair, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I think Stoke will be slightly more attacking than Middlesbrough today. But Pukki definitely starts, except for that, unchanged.
Yeah, I think for me, I want to see Teemu Pukki start after that performance today. He was great. I think I'd obviously have Todd in the squad. You'd be stupid not to put a player with that sort of talent in your squad. I think we actually played with 2 goalkeepers on the bench today, which says to me that Todd's got to be injured, because if not, that's a massive insult. So Todd's got a knock. But I want to see Todd. I do want to see Todd back in the team, obviously, because he's a very talented player and a top man and loves this club. But I think I don't think he's ready to be chucked in again yet. I think he needs to be on the bench, and we need to bring him in. I think, A. Anderson is another great comment. Says, yeah, I'd say Todd him for PP. Yeah, look, I do agree with that. I don't think it'd be a stupid move, but I feel like Todd still needs to do some warming up because he's had a lack of game time over the last few weeks. So for me, I would have him on my bench.
Yeah, and there were glimpses of goodness from Paeta today. Like there were a few crosses that were really well delivered, and it just needs a Pukki or a Hugel on the end. So it will come for Paeta.
Norwich FC News says opinion on Sebastian Soto.
Well, he's scoring for fun, isn't he?
Yeah,
scoring for fun at Telstar and also for USA as well. Got his first international goals in the week. I still think he's got issues with his work permit or something.
Farke's playing it down, but I must admit, I'm really hungry for an American player to play for Norwich, like properly. Like I'm really hungry for it. Of course, we had the mighty Zach Whitbread once upon a time, but we've not really ever seen a Yank in the team. And I think that, I don't know why, but there's just something about it. I think that American players now are like really getting up to speed as a nation. I think they're in the ascendancy, and I think Sebastian Soto. Look, I've seen his goals. I think they were very, very well taken, and I'm really. I hope that he plays for Norwich City one day because I like the energy around it at the moment.
Yeah, massively. I like Sebastian Soto. Neil Luther, brilliant point. Credit where credit is due. Daniel Farke, spot on with his game management today. And also for the majority of the season. Like the big criticism of Daniel Farke in previous campaigns has been not quick enough to change in game, substitutions not coming early enough. Pukki coming on the back like to start the second half. That's a bold call.
Yeah.
And he got it right. He got the winning goal. Spot on from Daniel Farke.
I agree. And I've criticised Daniel Farke's game management probably too many times that I can't even remember. I've done it so many times. But I think Daniel Farke, for 90% of this season, has done an incredible job in terms of his game management, his starting lineups, the way that he's managed himself in the press. I think I'm very, very impressed with Daniel Farke this season. I think... I think I'm not just saying it, Jack. I said before this game that these next two away games will find out truly if Norwich City can win the title. And I know that sounds a bit... I know we've just got 3 points, but I just think when you manage to beat two potentially teams away from home, regardless of COVID and fans and no fans, that's really bloody impressive when you're already unbeaten. So if we go and win this game again, Daniel Farke for me has 100% got my full back, like already has my backing, by the way. But there was an element of doubt. I'll be very honest with you. When we started this season, for me, there was an element of doubt. But he's just proved over the course of the last few games, and particularly that I know we're only nicking games by a goal here and there. But as people have rightly observed and commented in the stream, Jack, if you're managing to win games when you're not out of third gear, that's bloody impressive, and Daniel Farke should take credit for that.
Yeah, massive. I think it's like a slight change in the game plan as well. I don't think we're nicking. Like today was a smash and grab. Like don't get me wrong, it was. But the games in which we've won by a 1-goal margin, they haven't been like we've been the worst team and just nicked it. It's been the game plan. So yeah, like I've been ever since that last international break, like we went into it losing to Derby, and I was so low. I watched that in the Red Lion pub in London, and I can remember walking out with the other Norwich fans just being like, this is like awful. And I was questioning Farke's job, and the players just didn't look cut out. And then since then, we've been the best team in the championship, without a question of doubt. And the consistency is so impressive as well. Yeah. To go to Middlesbrough and win, not many teams will do that this season. And we've done it. And that's absolutely brilliant.
Don't forget, just to add some more. Sorry, hang on, let me finish my mouthful.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Don't forget that Middlesbrough were unbeaten in 10 today. This game, this win, these 3 points are bigger than most of you probably realise.
Yeah.
They've gone unbeaten in 10, and we've beaten them today at their own place. That's a big statement. And I know people will say, well, it's only Middlesbrough, this and that. As Jack said already, people won't do that. Teams will struggle against Middlesbrough at home this season. And we've gone there and we've got the 3 points. It's a huge, huge win. Shane Jones with a great question. He says, lads, would you take 1-0 wins over conceding loads of goals and still winning? What do you choose?
Well, I think for the heart, it's easier winning games 1-0. But like, if you're winning games, you're winning games. I don't care how you win them. But I think I think because the squad is slightly different this season, and we maybe don't have like the just utter like Jamal Lewis and like the last time we were in the Championship, I think because we were unknown as well, that helped.
Yeah.
People know how we're going to play this season. So they are naturally more defensive. So it's going to be tougher to score goals. But I've been so impressed with the defensive line this season. And Jack Wicks has been saying, like, do you guys think this is our settled back four? Max, Ben Gibson and Grant Hanley, certainly. To be honest, like, I've been more impressed with Jakob Sorensen than I have Javi Quintilla. And Jakob Sorensen isn't a left back.
Wow.
So at the moment, I'd say it is. Whether that changes if we bring Sam McCallum back in January, that's another question. And whether Javi Quintilla goes straight back into the side and Jakob Sorensen is a midfielder, I don't know. But it's hard to criticise the defensive line at the moment.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can. You know, everyone knows that I'm a huge, huge Christoph Simon fan. I think the man is absolutely quality. But it's going to be really, really tough for him to get back in this team because you absolutely can't drop Ben Gibson. No. And Grant Hanley's been monumental. So, yeah, I think that what we're looking at now could be it. Apart from Jakob Sorensen, I do think that Xavi Quintilla will come back into the side. I think in terms of what Xavi Quintilla brings going forwards makes Norwich City such a better team. We saw it in the early part of the season, whipping those balls into the box. I think that Jordan Hugill, without Xavi Quintilla, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for him because
I agree. But on the flip side, Pookie isn't as effective when Quintilla's on the pitch because he's not a man to get his head on the end of things. Pookie.
No, I agree. I agree. No, it's a great comment.
You've got options. You've got options, which is great.
No, it's great. Jack, right, we've been going now for 2 hours, 35 minutes. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, but it's flown. Like, again, we always say at the end of these watch-alongs, right? I love these. These are at the moment, these are the absolute highlight of my week.
Yeah, 100%.
And I just love, like, everyone in the comments, super chats, wines flowing, Norwich are winning, games were top of the league. We've got the fish comparisons. We've got everything. It's brilliant. I love it.
It's great. It's absolutely brilliant. It's been a pleasure again. What a watch along. Another 3 points for the mighty Norwich City away to Middlesbrough. Jack, we're doing a watch along for Stoke, aren't we?
We are.
Here we go. We've not even spoken about that, but there you go.
And then next Saturday as well.
We're just watch alongs. Just watch alongs.
Just all the time.
You're always, well, everyone's welcome on the TNT watch along. We always value your opinion no matter what. Very excited.
You know what as well? I think we're not going to hit 20k subs today, but on Tuesday night,
we're going to hit it.
I think we're going to hit it. And I tell you what, there's going to be scenes.
Is it?
Yeah, it's going to be scenes.
Is it? Are you going to get on it?
Well, I've got work the next day, but maybe.
Love it. Thanks so much, everyone, for your support today. All of your comments, all of your love, all of your super chats, everyone that follows Talk Norwich City on Twitter and me and Jack, we really appreciate your support. We always see everything. We really appreciate it. Jack, final words from you?
Just really happy, mate. Just really, like, I needed that today. I think everyone needed that. No football for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Lockdown in full effect. Like, it's not easy for anyone at the moment. And just seeing Norwich win makes me really happy. Really happy. And it just dead chuffed. Really, really chuffed, mate.
No, I agree. My final parting words, which is a bit soppy and deep and meaningful, but for everyone that's watched today, we're now really into the depths and darknesses of lockdown 2. Please reach out to your friends, family, loved ones, and make sure that you're talking. Ask people how they are. Get in touch. Make arrangements to phone people, Zoom, whatever, WhatsApp. Just keep talking to people. Keep opening up about your feelings. This next period is really important as human beings, and Norwich fans need to stick together. if you're struggling, please feel free to reach out and DM either, Jack and myself will be more than happy to chat to you, but keep going. We will help you as much as we can by way of watch-alongs. We've also got some amazing podcasts coming up. We've got we've got 3 guests booked, a couple of real curveballs, which I'm really excited for you guys to see. And then a guy that everyone knows and loves as Norwich fans as well. So be sure to keep your eyes peeled on Talk Norwich City over the next 3 weeks. And with regards to lockdown, as I say, keep talking to each other, keep the faith, and we are top of the league.
Yeah, echo all of them thoughts. Stay safe, everyone, and we will be back Tuesday night, Stoke, or is it Wednesday night? Tuesday night. We'll be back for Stoke. Chris will have the hat on. We'll have the beers flowing, and have a lovely week and the rest of the weekend, whatever you're up to. This has been the TNC Watch Along for Middlesbrough, Norwich, and Norwich City have gone top of the Championship table. Enjoy your evening. It's a splendid time to be a Norwich fan. Stay safe, everyone. Love you all. See you later.